don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. I think we're live. What up? Welcome into the show, everybody. This is Home by 3, and I am wearing the brand new HB3 Flex Fit, and I like it. It's nice and tight around my brows. Just make me want to fucking elbow someone right in the head. It's making me. What do we got here?
It's pretty sick. Right?
That's sick. That is the Dale Furtehart NASCAR jersey tee.
Dale Chinhart.
And I got the hoodie on too. Great quality. Same as the other ones we did before we got slapped with a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit, which is actually the least of our concerns. We've been through a lot. And today was one of the things that stung the most, I think, with the Arizona Hockey Committee. They're putting together a committee to bring the team back. I check our email, nothing. Text, no calls, no text. And it's just kind of fucking bullshit that we're not on this committee. It's like you have the opportunity to get the members of the largest hockey podcast in North Scottsdale and bring us into the fold and get this thing back, get this team back, get this community back. And we're not on the roster. It really just blows my fucking mind. I mean, we have no jobs. We have nothing to do. And we have nothing but time and nothing.
Who do they got on that committee?
It's like Shane Doan's wife or his sister. Is that his wife or sister?
Yeah, maybe both.
Her, some Galvin dude. I guess he's like the mayor or some shit. And then I didn't do any research about this. I just saw the headline, didn't click on the link, and got pissed off.
Okay.
So
Craig Morgan on the staff, or do they have any writers? Shout out to Craig, but do they have any local beat writers that have signed on yet? Or do they have any other figures, I guess?
I didn't do any research
in the Scottsdale area. It's pretty crazy. We're not on that list, man. Did they not see our digging video? Like, we're basically done with the arena.
Bro, we with our bare fucking hands, we went into the desert for hours on end and dug a foundation for 22 viewers. And it's not even because of the viewers, it's because we fucking care. And we care about the team. I'm from New York, and I still care about this team. When they took the team away, families were getting torn apart. And just like, especially you and I, we've been boots on the ground. You dressed up in a toga at the last home game, and we're giving out T-shirts. We've been boots on the ground. We know the community. We've taken prostitutes on dates to the games, not prostitutes, but we've been at the games with women. We know our way around hockey in Arizona. We know what it takes. And it's just fucking bullshit that it's like the disrespect is unimaginable to me. I'm actually really mad about it.
Yeah. I mean, Billy Armstrong cut me from the team. He offered me a $40,000 AHL one-way during COVID. And I still love this team. Like, I played 1 year for this organization on food stamps, man. I went down there. I showed the young kids in Tucson the way. And we still don't get anything. I mean, like you said, we've given out T-shirts. We've put together the Mega Bowl. We have the arena basically done. Last time I drove by it, man, it was all but the ice. It was ready to go. Like, the swim-up bar is there. The smoking section is there. The hotel part of the arena was just getting finished. The strippers were starting to show up. The lack of respect is just, I felt that today when I woke up, man. I was like, oh, just another one we got to prove wrong. Just another loophole, a Joffrey loophole that we got to just massage our way through.
How much fucking shit are we going to have to deal with? First of all, this podcast is like a year old this week. We've been hit with multi-trillion-dollar lawsuits from corporations. The lead marketing guy in the NHL, I think his name is Neil, is like, I don't like Rob's tweets. He can't work with the NHL. You get cut from the Tucson Roadrunners 3 years ago. Or wait, they offered you league min. They lowball you.
Well, I went to camp. I went to camp with the Coyotes after I literally came off a pretty solid year in the American League. I was on a one-way that year in Toronto.
Not a big deal.
Came in. It was obviously COVID, but I had a good camp. I remember Billy Strongarm was like, Swish. I don't know if he called me Swish, but he's like, Schmaltz, you're our best puck mover in camp, but we don't have room for you at this time. How's 70,000 prorated in Tucson sound? I called my agent. I said 70,000 prorated. So we're going to play 30 games during this COVID bubble season. So they're going to pay me roughly 28,000 to play in Tucson. He's like, yeah, Schmaltz, but you can stay at home. I said, 28,000. That's like a 98% pay cut.
That's a lot in Tucson, though. That's like making 200,000. But to put your body on the line and your chin on the line in pro hockey in a league like that, yeah, I don't think that would be worth it.
Oh, it was insane. I laughed. I signed the contract. I said, "Fuck it. The season's only gonna be 3 months. I'll just punt, and I can stay at home. I'm not gonna have to go to Binghamton for a prorated 120 or whatever." But yeah, that was one of the funniest conversations ever because I had a great camp and it still didn't mean anything. How's 70,000 prorated?
That's hockey, though.
That's hockey,
it's
man.
It's all politics. It's all sucking wrench.
That's the jungle. But my point is if I did a solid for them on the front end, on the back half, it would be nice to be recognized, man. Like there's Shane Doan, and then there's probably Swish just underneath. If you're looking at the Mount Rushmore of Coyotes that have ever played here, I got to be up there, man.
I mean,
I'm on that fucking statue.
When it comes to doing stuff for the community, I would actually agree with you in all seriousness. You're right there with Donor.
Yes.
You're right there. And he did a lot, and he stayed with the Yotes. He could have went somewhere else, a bigger market, Canadian guy, stuck his boots in the mud, and he played for the Coyotes when they were winning 6 games a year. And right after that, man, I can't think of one other person that knows this market, that knows the people out here, that knows the lay of the land other than you. When it comes to guys that played, I would put me up there, but I didn't play. So I have an unbelievable career as a Division IV club hockey player at Arizona State? Yes. I don't know how much that helps me in terms of what I've done for the Coyotes, but I feel like just knowing the land and with how big of a hockey podcast we have in North Scottsdale, I don't know how we're not in the conversation. And we're not even asking for money. Would it be nice to have like $100K each as a base to be on the committee? Of course. But we're not asking. We're asking to just be a part of it, especially after being outside for all those hours, digging holes on land that we're clearly trespassing on.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we were risking our life, man. Like we could have been arrested on the spot. And yeah, that was native land. And yeah, there's a massive hole there and it's almost done.
And we did hit that pipe too. Remember that?
We did hit that pipe and it was leaking some sort of oil, but
off camera. Yeah, that was bad.
The thing is, man, is with our work ethic and what we put into that arena, like I said, it's not crazy to think that arena could be done in 20 to 30 years.
Dude, we have no jobs. We have nothing.
We're the biggest.
We have no relationships. We have no money.
Yeah, our heads are falling off.
We have nothing to do.
I just think if you're looking at ambassadors and you're looking at people that should be the liaisons of connecting the bridge of the NHL and to bring hockey back to Arizona, how do you look no further, man? Like, who are you going to bring on? You're going to bring on some guy that is a higher up at State Farm or sells insurance, or I mean, there's only retired money here. Like, we're the faces of the future.
Dude, we give a shit.
Like people that you're going to bring on and people that you think are going to help you, they're going to be dead by the time the Desert Dogs come back here.
Yeah.
Like, we are the future of hockey, man.
Dude, we're young. We're hot. What else do you want out of getting this team back? And the whole point of the committee is to do research and analytics and find out, like, hey, how do we get more than 17 people to the game? Yeah. Because, and I don't mean any disrespect by this, but for some reason, old ownership saw 92 people at the game and they didn't think about like maybe there should be more people here. We're thinking ahead of the curve. We know how to put people in the building.
Well, old ownership, every ticket was $4,000 and then they would comp roughly 150 tickets, and that was all the people in there, and it was just everyone of the Suns' friends. They were all in the bottle service industry, and it was basically just a bunch of chicks with fake cans.
And I love fake cans, but listen, you're right. You can't have the game you can't have the game just be people that walked in for free and they're just all bartenders that know each other.
Like, you can't. Every person at a Coyotes game on a weekday was an influencer, including us that we don't have a job, but it was all girls that worked at Maya Day Club.
Yeah, and they were hot. And
they were hot, man. And it looked good on TV. And yes, sex sells, but at the end of the day, you have to sell tickets and they have to be affordable for people to come and be invested in the team.
There's I know people don't think there's a hockey fan base here because when they think Arizona, they just think Mexican people, but there is a desire to have hockey in this area. And in my opinion, like, dude, we're the only guys that know how to do this, and just be shunned like that. Like, it hurt, man. Like, I remember when I got cut from the Long Island Goals, that was the last time I felt like this because I was fucking playing against kids like Charlie McAvoy, just freaks of nature that are somehow already good at hockey. And I got cut from that team and it stung. And this thing's getting cut from this committee or not being invited. It hurts, man.
Yeah, man. I put a call into the greater Atlanta, Chocolate Hollywood area today and said, can I get on your committee? I might trade myself, dude. I feel really like this one stung. I don't take anything personal besides anything that feels personal. But this one hurt, man. Like to not get a call from Donor today.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting, right? The business day, he's out in Toronto. He's an assistant general manager there. So their business day probably ends in the next 40 minutes. But yeah,
He can't.
I might text him and ask him, like, do you still have my number? And he's gonna say, who is this? And I'm gonna tell him, man, this is your fucking golden ticket. This is the people's.
This is the guy that's gonna sell out this. First of all, Donor being under contract with Toronto, I think there's a legally he can't start digging the arena yet. Luckily, we're doing it, but I think the loophole was his wife,
yes,
or sister, whoever that is now the leading thing because he can't because he's with the Leafs.
Yeah,
and the Leafs are going to be in the Cup final this year, by the way. But besides that, I just
they need all the ex players they can get, but they also need ambassadors. Who better in this area? Like, think about it.
No,
I'm not trying to be cocky.
There's no one here.
But we have the biggest hockey podcast in the world, and we're sitting right in your backyard.
No phone call. Dude, I was literally refreshing.
No Zoom call. No Google Meet, like when you wake up, like, hey, guys, get on this call.
Nothing. And I don't want to put the blame on Shane Doan for not inviting us to the committee. And maybe, who knows, maybe they're going to listen to this because I know they're watching and they're going to reconsider.
Yep.
But for right now, to have two guys who showed up to the Mullet Mega Bowl, and we basically sold that rink out for their last game.
Dude, we were on the fucking news. Did they have anyone from the team on the news? No.
Nobody on the news except for us.
We were the news. We are the news. We are the internet.
It's just,
we were giving out t-shirts that people are bitching about the price for. It's like, dude, I literally drove 3 hours to Lake Havasu to pick up these t-shirts for these fucking assholes to buy them at cost. Like, the funny part was about the Mullet Mega Bowl, people are like, oh, you're making money off, oh, you're low-hanging fruit, you're making money off a team that's gonna
who said that?
Not be here anymore. Oh, I took
who the fuck said that?
I took a lot of Joe Flacco.
We make no money.
Dude,
we are underwater.
I drove, like I said, 4 hours each way to pick up 92 t-shirts to sell to you at cost. And also, when you got there, it was like a fucking flea market. If you said, I don't have $20, I was like, all right, I'll take 18.
Yeah, we don't care, dude.
Some chick paid me literally all in pennies.
Yeah.
Like pennies.
I remember that. The Asian chick?
Yes, man. She was half Mexican, half Asian. She was single.
Oh, yeah.
We sold that. We made the Mullet Mega Bowl. Say what you want.
Nobody was going to go to that game if they didn't hear about it through you on TV.
Dude, there was going to be nobody there.
It's just like,
we had guys on the team wearing Mullet Mega Bowl shirts.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's like, I feel like right now with this committee, it's kind of like when you're with a hot girl, even though you should be with an uglier girl that likes you more. You know what I mean?
Why are they scared of us?
I don't know. Fucking listen. I don't know, dude. I just think that, like, we have the experience. We have what it takes. Are we running a business that is making no money? Yes. But do we know how to put people in seats? Yes. We know the lay of the land. We literally are out there. We have another update coming this week for the illegal foundation we're digging. And, like, we're pioneering this whole thing, dude. We're fucking spearheading the goddamn fucking rink.
It makes me want to call Gary right after this, after we're done, and ask to get another franchise tag for Arizona.
Well, it's almost,
should we start competing against them?
Well, I almost like your point where it's like, at what point do we give up on this? You know what I mean? Like, at what point do we say, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit about the Coyotes. We're going somewhere else. Because it might get to that point, man.
If we were pussies, we would.
But they keep pushing us away and pushing us away. And we're right. We have, I want to say it again, like, bro, we have nothing to do. We don't have jobs.
No.
Like, we're losers. Let us help you help us.
I said today, I texted you, I said, fuck it. Let's do a 10-hour show.
My hair's still wet because I just got out of bed and I showered to come over and do this. Because I have nothing to do.
I think it's time look, we're going to give them, I think we give them at least 12 to 24 hours to respond and make things right. Donor, if you're listening, Andrea, if you're listening, you are tremendous people.
I do like them. They're nice.
They're great people.
Shane.
Salt of the earth.
Shane's great.
Salt of the chin. But like I said, we are what you need. MC means move the crowd. We are both MCs. How do you not? What is it about us? What's not attractive about us? Is it our looks? Is it what we tweet? Like what? You need to be different.
Dude, let me show you
Hockey
something.
in the desert needs to be different. We are different. We put people in the stands. We have a fucking arena.
What
Are you pulling out
guy?
your cock?
What guy wears Kachina shorts?
Yeah.
And I'm not even just wearing these because of this show. I walk around with these on, dude. Coyotes hockey.
You should get that tattooed on
Like,
your
this is insane. I'm
thigh.
fucking wearing Kachina. I'm wearing Kachina shorts under my pants, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's dedication.
And no one cares. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna take, dude.
Look, like every successful business has a Swiss Army knife of things. We are in that bag. Like, dude, how did you not see that our arena is almost done? Are you going to go build another arena? We took the best piece of available land in the entire valley.
Yeah, we do.
Do you want to buy it back from us?
We
Yeah,
do.
it's not our land, but we're going to sell you the arena on the land, and then you're going to have to deal with the contractor, whoever owns this.
And before I self-canceled my real estate license, I looked up that land on the MLS, and it took like a long time. It was like 45 minutes, and we went out there, and that land is already taken, but we said, fuck it, we don't care, and it is a good spot. It's like the best spot, too. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know what to do, Swish. Like, do we just give up on this whole fucking franchise and move to – I don't know if I want to move to Atlanta, but it's like at some point – I'm gonna walk away. I feel like from this entire state.
Like I said,
I don't know how much more I could take.
Let's give them 6 hours. Let's give them 12 hours to respond. I think that's definitely enough time because we're live right now. Like I know they're watching. And,
yeah,
and I want to find out. I want to find out who the rats are that didn't even think about adding us to this cabinet of people. Who's in on this?
I think it's like the government.
Yeah, but is there a Speaker of the House? Andrea is the First Lady. You have Shane Doan behind it. Is Ray Whitney in there, the Wizard? He's a good dude. Is there other people that we can talk to get ourselves in? I'm going to start making some phone calls because, quite frankly, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm not saying we should be part of the ownership group. Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
We should, though.
We should be, yes. But if you don't want to give us any equity to start, at very least, you could put us on a very fair, subsidized little contract that, I don't know, man. We wouldn't be asking for much. It would be low 7 figures on an entry level type deal.
Yeah, I'm like down to do stuff, dude. I'm bored.
Yeah.
We got an article now.
Check it out, man. Dude,
because we didn't do any research before we got on.
No, why would you do research? So
here's the thing: Maricopa County Board Chairman Thomas Galvin. Wait, back in January, Maricopa County Board Chairman Thomas Galvin rekindled hockey fans. Who the fuck is Thomas Galvin? No, he didn't. We did that. See, this is why the mainstream media is just so unreliable now. We galvanized hockey fans.
My question is to you, and I actually don't know this answer. Does Tony Morello still technically own the team?
I think he has
the rights, right?
First right of refusal, yeah.
But then obviously he's not going to build, so then he would sell it back to the league, correct?
Yeah.
And they would facilitate or broker a new owner?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay.
Like he has like the first right of chin to be like, but if he gets it back, he has to pay Gary back all that money.
Yes,
which he probably already spent it.
Well, he doesn't have any money.
What do you mean by that?
Like
he's broke?
Yeah, you heard it here. That's breaking news.
I don't have anything against old ownership at all, but if he's broke, that is actually pretty nails.
No, I don't have anything against them either, other than they ran a mouse cookie cutter organization. Other than that, I mean,
directly into the ground, but that has nothing to do with
They still own the Tucson Roadrunners. I think they're trying to make that like an NHL team.
Dude, at this point, and I mean no disrespect to old ownership, but you guys should maybe just do something else and leave it up to people who are passionate about this, like you and I. And like I bleed Arizona, and when we get 100 million each from this show and we sell out, am I going to move to Miami to raise my family in a quiet local neighborhood in South Beach? Yes. But for now, like, you took away the damn team. We're still fucking here, dude. It's crazy. Like, I want to say the name of our old show, but legally we can't. It's like, we are the biggest hockey show in northern Scottsdale, and that's what's bothering me right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're the biggest show a couple miles in of the 101.
We're the biggest show ever. And it's like, what do you know? Dude, by the way, that policy where you're not allowed to let people in here.
Yeah.
It's like so gnarly. I was standing outside the door and nobody will let me in.
No.
Like, they wouldn't let me in.
No. And if you do let somebody in, they try to send you to court.
Yeah, it's like a lockdown in here, dude.
Yeah.
And actually, there was a black guy. He was an Amazon delivery driver, and I got in, and he was behind me, and he was looking at me with like puppy dog eyes, like, "Can you let me in?" I was like, "I can't."
Yeah.
And I didn't want him to think that it was because he was black and I don't trust him in here. It's just the rules.
Yeah. Well, they had an incident that someone came in and they let a guy in, or one way or the other, he got in through a door that he shouldn't have, and he actually ended up going into someone's unit.
What?
Yeah, and he made like a bowl of Frosted Flakes. I think he even made like an omelet, and then stole something and then left, and it was like a homeless guy. So that's why they've been tightening it up pretty good.
I thought you were gonna say somebody broke in here and just was speaking on speakerphone the entire time in the lobby. That would be annoying too. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. It hurts. It stings. I don't know how much more adversity we can go through on a goddamn podcast, but it's just, how do you not look at us two right now and see that we're the answer?
I just think, where else are you looking? You're forming a committee. You're going to get a bunch of old white dudes that smell. Like I said earlier, they might die tomorrow and they're asleep by 4 p.m. Like, where else are you looking at? Like, we don't need 65 drugs to get us going throughout the day. Well, we could, but we don't. Like some of these old guys, like I just think, who else are you going to call? Like,
do we just stop building the rink too? Like, what do we do about that? Do we keep building it anyway?
Yeah, man. I think, well, it's the Taj Mahal of the desert. I think either way, like, we'll be able to figure out some tenants to get in there. You know what I mean? Like, the Phoenix Mercury have called me. I know that. We did hash out that dildo incident.
That's another thing that we've been through. Your conspiracy to throw a dildo.
Right. And they're on board with taking their franchise to where our site of our new arena is. So we have them. I think there's a couple other teams out that definitely would want to play for us. Greg Powers told me that they would leave Mullet Arena. So that's another one.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. It's fucked up. I'm not going to quit because I'm not a pussy, and I don't think that's what people would want from just either of us. Is we got to persevere, and in one way or the other, we're going to find our way inside that fucking organization.
Yeah.
I'll coach the team. Fuck it. I'll take a pay cut and coach. I don't need to be an owner.
I'll do something.
Yeah. Like, I'll be your D coach. I don't care, man. I want people here in the valley to realize how much hockey means to us and how much bringing the NHL back to Scottsdale. Like, we don't want what happened for the last 25 years to happen again.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's no guarantee of that, but I can guarantee if we're a part of it, we're fucking making that happen. We're turning the ship. It's a totally different vibe. The fan experience is going to be through the roof.
I personally guarantee a sellout every single night. Like, even if they're playing
for practices.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we? That's another great idea. Why wouldn't we just ticket practice? Let's make money off practice.
Genius. They don't understand marketing. That's the problem.
Well, we'll sell out pregame skate.
Dude, I don't even I guarantee every single Coyotes game will sell out, even if they're playing goddamn like fucking who's like a bad team, like the Islanders.
Anaheim.
Even if they're playing Anaheim, sell out.
Yeah,
because it's going to be an experience, and the only people that have the wherewithal to understand what the community and fans want is right here. So, do you want a successful franchise or not? Thomas Galvin, whatever the guy's name is. And I don't know the man, no disrespect. He's a politician, so he's probably a cookie cutter guy that doesn't do anything shady. But I'm telling you right now that two guys in this room have the heart and the time, and that nobody else does.
What do most people do when the game gets boring or out of hand and it's a blowout? They leave. They go for the exits. We have talked about numerous times about how many different things from fan experience we're going to offer so nobody leaves the grounds of the facility. That goes from a golf simulator.
Lock the doors.
We're going to have indoor skydiving. We're going to have a strip club. We're going to have a smoking section. We're going to have a swim-up bar.
Yep.
We're going to have hookers on staff making you drinks just in case you want to get a room at the hotel upstairs and take care of something.
I'm surprised that you're letting the people hear these ideas because I don't want people to steal them. But I think you're right that we have to tell, like, I guess we have to show people what we're about. Because who the fuck has a hotel in the rink?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I mean, the Blue Jays do, and it works perfect for baseball. People were tucking mid-game.
Yeah, guys are cheating on their wives, but they're at the game. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It matters ticket sales, revenue.
Why
hoarding wealth?
Yes, but it's just like, how has that never been done? People flood for the exits when a game gets boring. Well, if you have all these different options for people, they're never going to leave. And ultimately, it stays open after the game. So again, we're driving more money into our pockets. And yes, of course, we're going to have a casino.
Yep.
Yes, we'll get the natives involved.
The pool idea is unreal.
I think the pool idea is unbelievable. I also think like a bowling alley, something for kids in there. Why wouldn't you have this? If you walked in the door and you brought, say, 2 of your buddies, 3 of your buddies, you're all in for $200 a ticket. That's $800 with 4 dudes. I could make with a swim up bar. I know off of you, I could make, or you can make off of me. I know I can make another $1,000.
Yes. Do you know how many jackasses are in this city like living beyond their means?
Yes.
Everybody.
You're looking at 2 of them.
Yeah. Like we know what it takes to get people in the door and how to basically steal their money.
Yes.
Through, what do you call it? Like stuff that we're offering. I don't know.
Entertainment,
hookers, Russian ones.
If there's a 7 p.m. Saturday game and we have all of that to offer, dude, you're getting there at probably noon.
Do you know how hard it would be to even get a ticket? Because that's how sold out it would be.
Like think about if there was a 7 p.m. game and there's a swim up bar at your arena. People are literally getting there at 10 a.m.
Like a fucking huge one, like a wraparound one. It's going to be filled with piss. But that's not the point.
A lazy river.
A lazy river. And the benches are how Vegas does it at that topless encore.
Yeah.
The seats are in the pool.
Yes.
So it's same thing. Swim up bar. Just open way before the game. No one's even going to be watching the fucking game.
It's going to be a mix between a Vegas nightclub, live golf, WWE, and UFC. Like, I'm surprised nobody has understood that people are craving entertainment every millisecond of their life.
Yes. People want to do fun stuff.
People want an experience that they'll last forever. You know how many bachelorette parties would be flocking to the gates of HB3 Arena? It would be insane, dude. HB3. And there's no dress code. And you can wear whatever you want in this building. Yeah. And it's like, I just remember going into Vegas, T-Mobile, the first year it was open. They had go-go dancers on the glass in warm-ups. I said, oh my God, this is unbelievable. I want to do what Vegas did their first year, but I want to do it on steroids here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why not us?
Yeah. And like they had Little John in there going, what? Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the type of shit that we're going to do. We're going to bring rappers to the rink. We're going to have live concerts while the game is going on outside at the pool. It's just a win-win situation for everybody. And it's like,
people are going to stand up and we're not going to sing the national anthem. We're going to sing Love Sosa.
Yes.
And you're going to have your hand over your heart banging out to Chief Keef.
Yeah. I don't think we should do the anthem. It's outdated.
Yeah. Or I Hate Being Sober by Chief Keef, or just some sing-along that people can gravitate to.
Yeah. Chat says rub and tugs in there. Not publicly, we'll disclose that, but
massage therapy, second level.
It's a Thai royal massage on the second concourse,
right outside of 218.
And for an extra $60, they might make you come.
Yes, they'll saw you off like a tree bark.
But you're not supposed to do that because I think that is illegal. But also, that's not our jurisdiction. If we have a Thai royal massage on the second mezzanine and they're jerking people off in there, that has nothing to do with us.
Why wouldn't we offer, instead of Brian Boucher being in between the glass, that's a fan seat? They'll charge them $10,000 to sit there.
Yep, some Persian guy will easily buy that.
You know what I mean? Like there's so many different ways. We could have a guy, we could sell a spot in the penalty box.
Yep.
You can chirp the other team's player.
Yeah.
Hey, you fucking pussy, you fucking dink, you fucking queer. Guy's sitting there for 2 minutes, just getting absolutely ragged on. And yeah, that's a part of the experience.
I think that some of the suites should have just pools in the suites. You can hang out like kind of like the D-backs. They have that pool in the outfield. Just have a couple, maybe 4 of them, one on each side of the building, and one at each end. Blah blah blah, and just have you could always be in the pool, just chilling.
I think the more hands-on fan experience we can offer, and the more we can rinse people for X amount of dollars, dude. There's so many different ways to drive revenue and be different.
Look at Disney World.
It's a goddamn playground.
Hammer people for money, and everyone that goes to Disney World is poor. Yet they're still finding a way to extract every last dollar out of these poor people, and it works.
Why not just sell all these luxury seats, and then 30% of them, or 50, whatever it is, it's like Southwest. It's like a running of the bulls. You got to line up, and just as the gates open, you just run in there, and you have to sprint to your seat to get your spot.
Yep.
Because that creates more buzz. People outside the arena. When TNT comes to Arizona and comes to HB3 Arena, they're like, holy fuck, look at this place. It's a madhouse.
Tennis courts.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
Definitely. For all the wives that don't want to watch hockey, but their husbands made them come to the game with a couple of their kids.
Poker tables in the concourse. Craps tables.
The casino is gonna hit different.
And we are illegally on Native American land, and they do have the rights. We could work out a deal with the Indians. We could say, look, we did trespass here. We did dig up a serious burial ground. I know that's not the vibe you guys are going for. In exchange for that, we'll put your casino in the concourse of our rink, and you guys can get like at least 20% of the profit.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine you watch the first period of hockey and then you go up and just play craps for intermission?
Yes, I know. And then there's in-game betting. There's prop bets you can place on different players. Yeah, I mean,
I love the hotel in the rink too.
That's a great idea, because then you can watch from your room.
And let's say you're going on a wholesome date, frozen yogurt. Fucking, we'll put a palm in there.
Acai bowls.
Calamari.
Yes.
You can go on a date in the like if it's overtime.
Yeah, like a high-end steakhouse inside the arena.
Yep.
Because again, that's going to drive revenue pre and post game.
Yeah, man. I mean, and these are all just ideas that we're spitting out.
Another thing too
in 20 minutes
is people pay to get on the Jumbotron. You know how many whack jobs that makes their life. Oh, I was on the Jumbotron last night. Yeah, dude, you're at a Diamondbacks game at Chase Field on a Wednesday. There was nobody there. But they'll talk about that for the rest of their life. So why not offer cameo experiences through the players, the staff? What if, say, Clayton Keller came back to the desert? He's like, hey, I want to give a shout out to Jimmy and Giselle. Congrats on your wedding. All the best. Like, that cameo, boom.
Yeah.
That's $1,000.
That's a genius idea, actually.
Cameos during the game. So you go to intermission, you got to do a little interview, and then you give a shout out to 2 people in the stands. Congrats on your 3rd marriage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it.
There's so, if anyone watching this from a marketing side in the NHL, or I would even say UFC, or I mean, I know I might be naive, but I have no idea how you wouldn't at least have us in a room to generate ideas for you.
But that's what this is.
It's crazy. It's
you just spit out 10 genius ideas.
It's not rocket Scientologists.
No, and a lot of them involve price gouging and prostitutes, but that is how the world works, man. Money, dirty money is still money.
Entertainment is a playground for retards.
Just like Disney World.
Just like casinos.
Yep.
Just like sporting events.
And we're going to leave the rink open after the game, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
The rink's going to be open the rest of the night. You don't have to leave.
And I would even say, while we're at it, I know it's going to cost another couple $100 million, but let's get a retractable roof. Fuck it. Playing in that Arizona sky mid-February when it's 40 degrees out. Fuck, man. That's what you dream of as a kid.
Yeah.
Playing hockey in the desert, and then, I don't know, getting drunk.
Yeah. Smoking section. You can smoke weed. There's going to be a dispensary in there.
Yeah, man.
Smoke pot in there, dude.
Get fucking high. Get stoned.
Somebody said, should we have an impromptu? Should we take guests right now? Call-ins.
Are we going to do, we should do call-ins once a week. Or we should do call-ins every Friday. We could take call-ins now too if we want.
Should we?
I don't care.
I'll open the lines.
Yeah, why not? Open
Yeah,
the
we
lines.
should do it every Friday though.
I'm just gonna show the people right now just some of the newest shit we got.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we got this new HB3. This hat is sick. It is a Yupong premium stitched hat. It's lovely. I would go buy this right now. I'd buy actually 3 of them if I were you. Go buy 3 of them and then tell all your boys this shirt, the NASCAR shirt, the Dale Ferdehart, is unbelievable. Home by 3 on the back. I'm going to be wearing this every day. The jersey. This is my personal favorite. This turned out really well. I love this. Obviously, this crew neck. So this is fully stitched, guys, and it's called tonal for all you fashion industry folks out there. There's probably nobody listening from that side of things, but it's fully stitched with a little bit of a puff out underneath, which gives it that effect like this HB3 is coming right at your chin. So this thing is sick. I'm going to open up another. Bob's obviously got the hoodie on. He's got the flex fit that we're going to put on pre-sale as well, but this other shirt's sick too.
Yeah, and by the way, these hoodies are the same quality as our old hoodies, which are the best quality ever. And people get them in the mail and they're like, oh my God, like this quality is unreal. Like they're shocked because yes, do we take 5 months to ship stuff sometimes? Sometimes, but yeah, that's sick.
This is sick.
Yeah, that's nasty. That might be my favorite one.
This is sick. This one's sick. This is the go for 1, stay for 2. Home by Trey. That is the staple shirt.
The quality is so good on the hoodies,
this
man.
This one is I like this. I like this cream too.
Yeah, that is cool. And I like the big words on the back. I used to not be a big words on the back guy, but ever since we did that, now I like it. Non-bias.
This is sick. Home by 3.
Yeah, good qual.
A show about a show. So those are all available on homeby3.shop. Go check those out, guys. They're fair prices. We don't get, we're not a fucking company buying shit from China that's, it's shitty quality, good margins, just, stuff you wipe your ass with like 1 ply. No, this is quality shit. The show about a show is juicy. The go for 1, stay for 2, home by 3. Obviously, the NASCAR jersey is sick. This crew neck, this Paul crew neck, I mean, this thing's dope, dude. This is like gives old school vibes. Obviously, Rob's got the home by 3 hoodie on, but yeah, man, the new Gitch turned out well.
Yeah.
So go check it out. Go buy the stuff. Again, it all came in yesterday. So everyone that did order, your stuff is going to ship this week, probably by tomorrow or Wednesday. So go check it out. Homeby3.shop. Ho for 1, stay for 2, home by 3. Folks, this hat. I love this hat. Like HB3, it just got a nice ring to it. Go check it out. Are we going to take some people here in the call-in side of things? Do we have anyone in?
No, not yet. I just tweeted the link though.
Perfect.
So maybe people will join, maybe not. On Friday, home by 3 email is homeby3business@gmail.com. We just dropped the link to call in. I think we're going to do that every Friday, but right now there was some demand for it, so we'll see. The link is on my Twitter.
Yeah, I'll go retweet it. 93, 1.
My mom, dude, so Bo Snow Bennett just texted me, and he goes, this is a quote, nobody makes a better macchiato than somebody who doesn't know if they're a boy or a girl. And he goes, unbelievable joke. I said, who said that? He goes, you on your episode. I don't remember saying that.
You don't remember saying that?
No.
You were Ricky, I was high when I said that.
I have a chick's number. Look at this from this weekend. Serbian chick.
Yeah, Serbs.
No idea who that is.
Color Joker.
I have no idea who that is. I went out with a couple of married couples this weekend.
How was that?
It was actually really fun, man. It was a good time. It was we went up north and I had an Uber driver that was telling me about Blue Martini.
Yeah.
And he said that, first of all, he said Scottsdale is the swinger capital of the world.
Yeah, I believe that.
I thought it was up there. I didn't know it was of the world. And the code for swinging is wearing all purple. So if you go to the Blue Martini and wear all purple, I think he said on a Thursday, you're going to get approached by couples that want to
ladies' night
bang you.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that people share their wives that much. He knew everything about it.
Wear purple. Okay, I wonder if that goes in effect like at a place like the living room too.
Yeah, I was joking with him. I'm like, hey man, can we stop at Target and just go head to toe in purple and see if he was lying or not?
Yeah.
We have nobody. Maybe there isn't demand for people to call in the show because we have absolutely zero person backstage right now.
That's okay. We'll keep rolling with it.
What do you think about Utah's new practice facility? It's cool, man. I mean, it better fucking be nice because there's nothing else to do in Utah unless you hike.
Yeah. Look good. Yeah, looked. I mean, that's how you attract free agents to go to a spot that maybe free agents wouldn't want to go regardless, unless you overpaid them by a really big margin and you have nice facilities to go with it. So I think obviously that owner there, Smitty, he's doing the right thing. You got to have nice shit.
Yeah, you got to have
I mean,
you
you're
have
a new
to.
team.
Like,
You got to have a good chef. Not Obama's chef, but you have to have a good chef. You have to have good facilities. You have to have a fan base. It all goes into play, especially when you're in that middle of the pack in terms of just overall NHL experience, right? Like nobody's putting Utah in their top 5. I'll just say that. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad about the organization, but there's other spots for free agents that would probably be a little bit more attractive.
Yeah, I was tweeting a lot about Michelle Obama and their family on Saturday. Got a little scared about it.
You better watch your back.
Yeah, I said that Michelle Obama strangled their chef with her bare hands, which is probably true. All right, we got our first caller backstage here, folks. We're going to bring him into the stage. We're going to do this pretty much once a week, probably Fridays, and have a call-in show. And we're going to name the show. We'll reveal that later. And coming live to HB3 impromptu emergency press conference is BK. Welcome in.
Hey, Bones. It's Ace here.
Hey, Ace.
Ace, how you doing, Bones?
Hey, it's Ace here. It's sunny. It's Ace. Real
Hey,
talk,
Bones.
though, boys. Love the show. Was talking with a couple of fellas playing golf in the beautiful Midwest state of Minnesota this weekend, and kind of talking about young players in the NHL, specifically Connor Bedard. Expectations on these guys super high to come out of the gate and just be elite players. But you're on a team like Chicago that's just absolute doo-doo buns, day after day after day, game in, game out. How do you handle that? I mean, how do you handle it? It looks like you just go shoot some pucks, 100 pucks in an hour.
Where,
And it
how
fixes
does who
everything.
handle it? You mean like how does Bedard handle it?
Yeah, how do these young players handle that type of scenario?
Yeah, look, I just think that for a guy like Connor Bedard, it sucks to be living in Chicago and only making $900,000 on your rookie deal. So you have to deal with kind of being poor for 3 years because Gary Bettman doesn't pay the players till like year 4 or 5, or in Swish's case, he gets lowballed by Billy Strongarm, but that's a different thing. Yeah, man, I just think that you just have to try to find a way to not get diddled because you're playing for the Blackhawks. They're going to try to put things in your butt. They're going to try to take you in the back and exchange sexual favors for playing time. And that's just something that he's going to have to get through. And other than that, I would just try to maybe make money on the side. I don't know. What do you think, Swish?
First of all, I love the fit. Where are you calling in from? Are you in International Falls right now? Because is it cold up there, brother? I like the fit. You have your chin tucked, so that's good. I like the fit.
Calling in from the Windy City. Got a little cold right now, so I'm just hunkered down right now.
Yeah, hunker down. I like it. Take care of yourself. Percocets are good. But listen, I would say, like Rob said, man, you just got to manage expectations. And Bedard's not a guy that I don't know if he even wax chicks. I don't know if he certainly doesn't drink. So he's hyperly focused on hockey, which in some cases that could be really tough. That could be draining on the guy, especially when you're playing with a team that's full of a bunch of the Rockford Ice Hogs. I think maybe
get him on those like Hims shoes or something like that.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's, painting pretty pictures like Jacob Trouba to get his mind off of things. I think he hangs out with his mom a lot. I don't know, dude. I think like there's worse ways to be making $1 million, but you kind of feel for the kid when again he's playing with the Ice Hogs on his team.
Definitely stay single, right? Or at least get a girlfriend maybe through your entry deal. Yep. And then when you're up for an extension, go single again, which is the scummy thing to do. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just I think that for Connor Bedard, it's not his fault that he has no supporting cast. And yeah, man, I just think that I don't know. I think that's
tough situation in a tough city.
Yeah, I think you just got to trust the process and hope they attract some free agents so they just don't sign 38-year-old veterans that have won Stanley Cups 4 or 5 years prior, right? Like,
yeah,
that's the thing.
Do you think Kirill coming to Chicago is a realistic, take or no?
I don't know. I would say probably not.
See that happening.
Yeah, I think that's a pipe dream. I mean, there's rumblings of even Makar or McDavid. I mean, I don't know. I think all these guys would have to sit down. They'd have to go to like a festival like Bonnaroo together and really have a meeting of the minds for any of that to happen. But
Sure.
see that? I don't know.
I mean, Connor Bedard and Connor McFerda on the same team would be honestly
McFerrin,
really
you got
scary.
Kaprizov, the Russian gas. Yeah, man. I mean, that's a pipe. That's a pipe dream at this point.
Imagine McStevens to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But then I mean, if he does that, like you're looking at another rebuild, dude. Like Chicago's nowhere close.
What do you mean though? If you have McDavid though, that's like you need a
That's
couple
a
more
cheat code.
guys.
If Connor McDavid joins up with Connor Bedard,
Yes,
and they have the exact same roster, even if you brought in a couple more pieces, they're no better than Edmonton with Leon Draisaitl.
yeah, but I feel like the vibes in Chicago for McStevens is way better than Edmonton though, because Chicago is just like Edmonton goes hard for their team too, but Chicago is a bigger hockey market for United States television, which is what Gary cares about. So I feel like that would they're gonna make sure the Blackhawks are good. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Gary doesn't give a fuck. Gary doesn't fucking care if Edmonton's good. Gary cares if the Blackhawks are good. That's kind of where I'm getting at.
Yeah, I just think McStevenson is so autistic that he doesn't even care where he lives, dude. If you could told him he could live in Chernobyl or in Siberia and he could win 3 cups, he would do it. Like,
Yeah,
he does not.
Yeah.
He does not care. He'd be in North Korea, dude, snapping it around. He would give up all of his human rights just to hoist that mug.
Yeah. All right, BK. Thanks, Ace. We appreciate you, Bones.
Yeah, Bonesy.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Have a good one. Hey, take care of yourself. Keep the chin tucked, and above all, get on the Sudafed. You'll be all right, fella.
Yeah. Thanks, Ace. Thanks, Bones. Safe.
Yep.
Thanks, Ace.
Yep. Thanks, Bones.
I was hoping he was going to stick to the Ace and Bones bit and not say anything else. He kept it going for a while, though. That was funny. All right, coming live to the stage now of the HB3 impromptu call-in show. John, welcome into the show.
What's up, fellas? I'm calling from the Chin of Boston. Had a wonderful time at the Harp in July. Can't beat it.
Right.
My question is that you think the Doan group is too scared of you guys? The fact that you have the biggest female demographic podcast, think that it'll be too many females in the arena when they come back to Arizona?
Yeah, that's a great question. First of all, thank you for coming to our live show in Boston. That's extremely fair to do. We appreciate that. Secondly, I just don't think it's the Doans. I think it's the new governor, because when we started this podcast, we did zero research as to what was actually going on. And it turns out that the mayor is in charge of putting this shit together. So I think the mayor is scared of us. To your point about the women, yeah, I don't know. Is it? I mean, some dudes are scared of chicks. I am sometimes. So,
yeah. Well, thanks for coming to the show, by the way, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you for calling in as well.
Yeah, I love the flip cup we did on the stage.
Appreciate it, brother. Yes, that was an awesome time. So that was a hell of a show. But getting back to the Doans, I don't think so, man. I saw Shane Doan and Andrea actually at the home opener last year in Utah. And he came up to me. I was with my dad. He's like, he's like, Schmaltz, how you doing? Shook my hand. Obviously, had skated with him throughout the years. He looked at my dad and he goes, "Can you believe what this kid tweets? Like, he's all over the place." So I think he likes the humor. He understands locker room. So I don't think he's scared of us in that sense. I would revert back to and put all the responsibility and onus on the new mayor. And maybe that's up to us to go downtown and have a talk and a smoke with this guy.
yeah, introduce ourselves.
I'm down to smoke a 10-gram blunt and just hash it out with this guy and just figure out if we can find common ground, because that's all we're trying to do. We have the ground. Let's find common ground. Yeah,
and Doansy, by the way, I remember even back with the Oceanside Arena days when ASU was playing there and his kid was on the team. Doansy came up to me and said a lot of positive things to me. He was really cool.
Great dude.
Kind of like with what's going on with me, a lot of people just don't like me or they stay away from me. But he was the one that was like saying some cool stuff to me. So I don't think it's a donor thing. Again, what Swish said, I think it's the government, and I don't know what's going on with Arizona government, if they're involved in the deep state. I know the political climate isn't perfect, but we'll see, man. We're going to grind it out, and we can't do it with people like you, without people like you who support the show and show up to our show. So we appreciate that, man.
Of course. And if it doesn't work out, I'd say make a pitch at, partnering with the Boston Bruins, considering Don Sweeney hates other hockey podcasts. He might be introduced to you guys and fall in love with it. So,
yeah, I mean, Jeremy Jacobs is a cheap prick, but I mean, I think if there's anything we could do is is we can maybe find common ground with a billionaire like that. We'll see, man. Donald Sweeney, that's a different story. I focus more on the owner because I think ticket prices in Boston, they go up like 30% every year. So the good people of Boston don't deserve that, especially the good chins of Southie.
You know how many people are at that merch shop in the Harp too? Like, just imagine that with 18,000 people.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I think next time we go back to Boston, I might even bite my words a little bit. I might have to contact Jeremy Jacobs and see if we can sell out the Garden because I don't think we're far off.
Wait, is that the guy you just called a cheap prick?
Yeah. Yep. And we can edit that out because if it's live, whatever, but fuck it.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you for calling in, John. We appreciate you. And we'll see you at the next show if you decide to go to that one too.
Of course, fellas, I'll be there.
All right.
Have a great day, brother.
Here we go. We have a guy that, oh no, he froze. He was driving, like actively driving his car.
Stick handling.
Hold on. He might have just been in a serious collision because his screen froze.
Yep. And that'll happen when you're trying to call in.
And like his face looks like, oh, there he is. Hold on, he's back.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Bella, how you doing? Where you calling in from? Height, weight?
Calling in from the chin of Prince Edward Island, just pulling the rig over to the side of the road to call you boys here.
I was gonna say, are you stick handling right now, fella? Where are you going, to the bar?
No, just getting off work. I wish I was going to the bar. My question for you boys: work sending me over to Vegas. Never been to Vegas. Going for the first time next weekend. Just wondering if you guys have any tips or tricks for a first timer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, Vegas is lipstick on a pig as of now. I mean, it's an absolute shit box. It's just a bunch of cheap people that can't afford to go on a vacation anywhere else other than Vegas. So you're going to see a lot of the world's, I don't know, biggest trash, I would say. But there are some decent playgrounds within it, I would say, Bob. Tau Rooftop, that place is great. Especially if you're going for like a wet deck like atmosphere where you got the pool, you get something to eat. Encore's obviously a staple. I would say invest more time into the day shifts than the night, especially if you have some time during the day on a weekend. Pool parties there hit different versus just going to like Hakkasan and snorting Molly that you thought was ketamine.
Yeah, I would say like if you're into hookers, the Caesars lobby bar pops off with chicks that are like around the 5 to 6 range. And then if you want to get a little more bang for your buck, I would go to the Encore lobby bar. The hookers in there are really friendly. They're usually foreign. It's a great time. Other than doing anything illegal, I would just say don't walk the strip from 2 to 4 in the morning. You will get pickpocketed. You will most likely be involved in some sort of crime, violent crime against you. So I would stay away from that. And then other than that, I would say a sneaky place that I like to go is the Venetian pool. It's not really a crazy like club vibe, but the girls, the surfer chicks come up to you. You could be in the pool and they come up to the side of the pool, take your order. And it's like, it's really cool. So I would do that. And
yeah, if you're I was going to say, if you're looking for a nice seafood dinner, go to the Spearmint Rhino, especially at night. Yeah. Good crab legs. The waitresses or the dancers are very friendly. And you know, if you had a tough night on the tables, man, that comfort goes a long ways. Like it's TLC that you can't really get anywhere else in the world. So they have a nice staff there. I would say definitely end up at the Rhino one of the nights would be the move.
Fuck, fellas, appreciate the advice. Hopefully you don't lose my whole paycheck when I'm there.
Yep.
Been a fan for a while now. Rob, been subscribed to the Patreon for a long time, so big fan. Thanks for the advice, boys.
Thank you for calling in, man. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. We appreciate you.
Thanks, fella. Have a good one.
Take care, boys. Bye.
Pulling over your car to call in is so Ferda. I fucking love that.
Yeah. Who's a dude in the cage right now?
Yeah, we're going to call in this guy. We do have a chick in the chat. I just saw that, but we have to call in a guy who is wearing a hockey helmet with a cage on.
Yo.
Has a full chin protector on. How's the bird cage, fella? Where are we calling in from?
I'm calling in from Northwest Indiana, similar to your Tendy. I got the bird cage on because I took a puck off the yapper a couple weeks ago. Got 6 stitches, lost a tooth right on my chin. So I'm keeping my
too.
Oh no, this is all day, all time of the day. At work, at home, got to keep your chin tucked. Once you take one off the yapper, you don't want to take another. Right. So I got a question for you boys. questionable decision here for the Team USA roster. We know a couple guys that could be thrown on there, know them personally. And just curious what you think they should do in the net. You get a guy like Helly for the Four Nations, seems a little tight back there. As a defender yourself, Swish, you don't really want to be defending in front of a robot back there. You want to goalie with a little bit of flow. Somebody like Marc-Andre Fleury. Then you got Otter as the backup. Kind of shows you he's a big game guy, but maybe not. Gets yanked in Game 7. Just the thoughts on the net for Team USA.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a Connor Hellebuyck like huge fan, right? When the game's on the line, the chips are pushed in, and your wrench doesn't get hard, he seems to kind of shrivel up. So
that's what I'm saying.
He's a guy that, I mean, he's won a Vezina, but he can't get out of the second round. And maybe it's a little bit on the team, maybe it's a little bit of him, but he just seems shaky when things are at a level that, you know what, this is big boy hockey. I would love to see how Ottinger looks throughout the first part of the season. I think he's a little bit calmer in there. I think those comments by Pete DeBoer last year are definitely going to give him a little bit of a fire under his arse. So I would like to see Ottinger maybe take the next step. And then once February comes, we can reevaluate then. And all else fails, man, like that, our goalie from Northwest Indiana, Lou, man, he could be an option too. Like,
couple guys that could be thrown on that roster.
Right. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm going to have to monitor it throughout the season, but goalies have never been my thing. Like, just be calm, make the first save. And if you get scored on, don't fucking look at me as a defenseman and act like it's my fault.
Exactly.
Come in the locker room afterwards and say, you know what? That one's on me. And then I'll be like, fuck. You know, I fucked up there. And be like, all good, buddy. All good.
Yeah.
But I hated the goalies that would always look at you if, you know, you tipped one in or it went off your shin pad, or maybe you didn't have a good stick on a 2-on-1 and he's blaming you. I'd be like, fuck off, dude. You fucking
exactly. Yeah, just curious on
my end. I just think like downplaying a guy that won the Vezina is tough to do, but I would say go John Quick. Like, yeah, he's going to be 48 years old, but the guy has heart. I think he represents the USA sweater well. And Jeremy Furtiman, I mean, he's a guy who signed an 8x8, and he didn't have the best year in Boston. Obviously, they're in shambles. You know, that's a team, you give them 3 first-round picks, and they'll pick guys that don't make it out of the ECHL. But I would give Furtiman an opportunity in there.
Yeah, I don't mind him. Now that he's done negotiating the pennies, maybe he could get his eyes on the puck here. But we'll see. I think I was just looking forward here to the show in the Berg on December 3rd. So hoping to see the boys there. Any post-game plans, or you're just gonna rip it by ear?
I don't know. We're gonna be coming out of a gauntlet, dude. We're doing Chicago, Milwaukee, Buffalo, 3 and 4. Then a Sunday game in Buffalo with the Bills. So we'll be going through a couple fold-up tables, and then we got to get to Pittsburgh on Monday. Show Tuesday. I don't know, man. If I got any fumes left of me, I'll be at cheerleaders. I'll guarantee that.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never been to Pittsburgh, but apparently Bo Bennett, the king of Manhattan Beach, is going to make an appearance in Pittsburgh with us. So I was just going to follow him around and see what he likes to do. But other than that, man, looking forward to seeing everyone at the show. We appreciate you guys supporting the show. But yeah, dude, we'll see, man. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you in the Dirty Berg, and thanks for having me on, boys.
Love the pod. At that time in December, can you promise me the cage will still be on at the show?
Yeah, I mean, I might bring my bucket. It's my birthday's that month, so don't want to catch another one off the Yapper pre-birthday. So
right, yep. I was just gonna say, just make sure it's
check that nice little scar there. So
yeah,
half a tooth, had her redone, had my tooth redone, but we'll see.
Yeah, long way.
Good dentist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, catch you boys. Thanks for having me on.
All right, bro. Thanks for calling in. Could you imagine everybody at the show wearing hockey helmets? We have to make that a thing.
That would be great.
If we had people wearing do-rags, we could most certainly get people to wear hockey helmets.
Yep. Yeah, we could get them to do anything.
We had a chick in the chat. I think it was Cornbread, actually, but she was like at the bottom of the screen. I couldn't really see.
Okay.
But she left. Time waits for nobody.
Time does wait for nobody.
Swish looks like he just got off a yacht party in Croatia with that Fernando Rodney tilt along with the Cartier glasses on. Sty.
Yeah, not bad, fella. Did you see so Michael Penix, speaking of do-rags, did you see Michael Penix is a kid that played at Washington. Now he plays for the Atlanta Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Wears a do-rag under his helmet every single game, but now he's taking it to the point where he actually he never takes his do-rag off because guys on the team were wondering what his hairline looks like underneath. So he showers with the do-rag on. He steam rooms with the do-rag on. His do-rag never leaves his skull. How sick is that? That's such dedication to a do-rag, man.
I think that's cool. I think do-rags are kind of getting hot again right now.
Yeah.
You know, like that kid wore one in the NHL.
Yeah. Yeah, the brother wore one in the NHL.
Got to get my dogs off the fucking thing.
I just think that level of commitment to a do-rag is something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Yeah, but is he doing it to hide his hairline, or is he doing it because he's that dedicated to the do?
He's doing it just to piss off his teammates because everyone's wondering. So now he's just buying into the bit.
So no one's ever seen his hair?
No one's ever seen his hair. Not on his team.
That's cool.
Like imagine the waves you would have with never taking a do-rag off. If you're in the steam room with a do-rag, dude, that is hard as hell. You're in the shower with a do-rag.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much black guys can do everything cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they can.
I respect that. Like that is could a black guy pull off a flex fit? Or you think that is like a middle-aged divorced guy thing, white guy thing?
Backwards flex fit.
I think they can, dude.
Yeah, they would be because there's like the country boys, the black dudes. They rock flex fit with curve.
Yeah, this one has curve, right?
Yeah, yeah. They rock it with curve.
The front's sick too. It has the logo on the front.
Yeah, it's nasty.
This thing is nasty.
Yeah, we should put those on pre-sale.
Oh, they're not on the website yet. Should we put those on?
Good.
Yeah, let's do that today. Do we have samples or just inventory? Do we have These are just samples.
These are just samples.
Yeah, we could do that, and then we'll get it to people by Christmas, and then we'll have a bunch of people scamming us for money.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to everyone that filed. What are they called?
Like chargebacks.
Chargebacks,
and then their
yeah.
bank has to their bank steals money from us, and they keep the product.
I mean, I'll do anything for 42 views, but I don't know about $42.
Yeah. Well, the person I called out on the last show emailed us and it was like, "Oh, well, the shit you guys sent showed up in the wrong size or whatever." We don't guarantee that you're even getting what you ordered.
No.
So that's on you.
That's the beauty thing of it. Like if you ordered a medium and we only have smalls left,
You're getting a small.
that's what you're getting. Or you can shrink a large, man.
We do have a shrink policy too. If you wear a large and they're sold out, we're not going to email you about it, and we're not going to ask you if it's okay. We're sending you the XL and just say shrink it.
Yeah, and we've thrown up like tutorials on how to shrink a shirt too.
Yeah, it's not like we're leaving you it's not like we're hanging you out to dry.
No,
We're still getting you stuff.
you still have your merch.
And if you ordered a white hat,
Get fatter.
yeah,
Like who cares? Anything to fill out that shirt.
yeah, dude. I mean, I just don't know where you can find customer service like this anywhere else. But these flex fits, oh man, these
Yeah,
are
the flex
fucking
fits juice.
Nice. I just want to fucking elbow someone in the head. Fucking, when a UFC guy hit somebody like that. Ugh. All right, folks.
We got anyone that wants to call in, or is everyone just hung at work? Mondays are hilarious, dude. Everyone's just stung. Like you're just you can't even think. You're sitting at your cubicle, you're sitting at your desk, you're on the move, you're faking sick. Mondays are great. Mondays in corporate America, you're not going to hear from anyone.
No.
You're not going to get a deal done anywhere near a Monday. Tuesday, no chance either, because now we're just in the review process. Monday, we talked about our weekend. We were hung. We're all sick. Tuesday, we come in. By the time lunch hour rolls around, now we start talking about, okay, the potential deals we could do. It's all about just reviewing what we didn't review last week on Thursday and Friday. And then Wednesday comes around. Now, Wednesday is the only day in corporate America you're going to have a chance to maybe close that deal that's been sitting there for 2 or 3 weeks. Because Thursday, that's ladies' night. Friday, that's a write-off. Saturday, Sunday, good fucking luck. We have the laptops closed. Do not disturb. The work phone, that is in the drawer by the bedside, and it's on airplane mode because, again, I've been trying to religiously cheat on my wife all week on my work phone. So, again, the only days in corporate America you actually work are Wednesdays. And I think that's pretty cool, man. So shout out to all the dudes and women that listen to our show that are grinding corporate deals. Keep doing your thing. I love corporate. I love working with them. I've just realized that Wednesday is the only day that you actually work. And the cool thing is we don't work any day. So they're doing one better than us.
Like we have nothing going on.
No, I was thinking about going to Sedona for a month, just waiting on a couple deals. Fuck it. Why not? I got no money. I got no deal. We got deals on the table, but we don't have any answers. So I was thinking just take the month off, just reset.
Yeah.
Because you never want to risk being burnt out too. That's
and
the thing.
Sedona's a great place to go because they have that energy vortex.
Yeah.
I love talking to chicks about that. They know about all that stuff.
Yeah.
If the energy's coming up through the red rocks or something, and it like revitalizes you. I don't know for what. Yeah,
it could be that or the DMT they smoked.
Yeah, is a lot of drug use up there?
Heavy.
Phoenix has a lot of drug use.
Sedona is a very spiritual place, and they will play around with plant medicine.
Yeah, it's different up there, dude.
Yeah, it changes people's lives.
Yeah, dude.
They come back and they're not the same person. It's not for better either.
Yeah, and the good news, it's only 2 hours away. So it's like, even though we're broke, it's like $40 to get there.
Yep.
It's not that bad.
No, but then you have a $500 dinner.
In Sedone's?
Yeah. Yeah, you get some tomahawk bison meat, and you're all in for $260 off the bone. You have 15 drinks
Off the chin.
Then your drug bill is going to be another $1,000. Yeah, it's a good spot.
Would it be frowned upon to do a podcast outside in Sedona, like with the rocks in the background? Like, how do they feel about technology? It's not like Amish, is it?
No, I was thinking about that. Sedona, or there's some really cool, like, you go an hour north and you can run into some crazy hikes with like waters and waterfalls and rivers, just like a totally different landscape. Like, I hiked here yesterday. I was like, I'm just looking at brown poop the whole time.
Yeah, it's like dusty.
Yeah, I mean, I just went an hour and a half and I saw the same view in front of my chin for literally 90 minutes.
The one thing about Sedona that bothers me is there are like mountain lions. So I feel like I wouldn't be safe up there.
Yeah, but then again, you got to inject yourself into nature and just let it run its course. Like, if you give off the thought of, I might get attacked and it might happen, yeah, there's a good chance that lion would sense that.
I actually wouldn't be comfortable hiking Sedona without a gun.
Really?
Is that over the top?
No, I think if you're alone, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. But I would say I would be more scared in Montana or Wyoming facing a bear.
You got to have a gun out there.
You got to have bear spray.
And I don't want to kill a bear or anything like that, but push comes to shove. Like, I'm not going to let you fucking come at me.
No, dude. Those bears are grizzly bear. Ooh.
There was a video of a grizzly bear tracking down a moose in the water.
Yeah.
And this thing is just like running in the water. And it's just like, they run at like 60 miles an hour, dude.
Yeah, they're quick. I would rather see a mountain furta than a grizzly bear.
Mountain furters will fuck you up, but I feel like they have more mercy.
I just think a grizzly bear, dude, if that thing wants you, the claws and his reach, it's like trying to drive the paint on Chris Bosh.
Like, what would you even be able to do? Anything?
Nothing.
Like bob and weave out of it? I feel like they're good laterally too. Because if an alligator's coming right at you, you could just go diagonal, and they can't do that.
Yeah, you can swerve and bend that corner. A grizzly bear, don't try to climb up a tree.
They can climb too.
Oh, so fast.
Oh my god.
That's what
we got people backstage. All right, coming live to the show,
folks. Live.
A guy by the name. Now here's a guy named Guy Esposito.
Holy.
Fellas.
You're on the show, fella.
Dude, I'm at work right now at the Hilton Hotel in Chicago.
Nice.
You guys are super buggy. I can barely hear or see you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of dial-up internet you working with?
Yeah, the hotel internet here. Sorry.
All good, fella. Must be 1G.
You kind of look like Frank
Hey.
Vetrano.
Yeah. Hey, you guys kick me off. I'll talk to you.
Wait, what do you mean? You have a question or anything?
Oh, no.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I had one in the back of my head. Now I got rattled by this terrible internet. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bro. Thanks for calling in. That was Guy Esposito calling in from the chin of the Hilton Honors Reward Program.
Nothing like calling into a show and
Saying,
not having a question.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, man.
I don't know if we're going to be on the air later, but
where are we talking to you? Where are we meeting up?
All right, coming live to the show, Russell Barone.
Boys, can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for buying the merch, bro. We see the hat too. What's up?
Yeah, love it. Love the show, guys. So actually, I reached out to you guys. I was hoping we were going to get Gucci ready here in Minneapolis for training, but I don't know if you guys are still gonna look to go pro or not. But if you guys come to Minneapolis, let me know. I'd love to see you guys here.
Yeah, that dude that kicked that guy in the fucking neck in the English league just got signed in the ECHL. So I don't know if I'm going to play there anymore. It got a little bit too real for me because Swish started getting all these like emails and calls from like these agents and all of that. And when it got real for him, it got real for me. And I just don't know if I have what it takes to play in that league. Like, I don't want to get hurt. I started getting some threats too from people that play for Wichita, and I just don't know. I think the dream's over for me. We'll see though.
That's all right. Just put a neck guard on. You'll be all right. Just put a neck guard on. It's mandatory.
Could work.
I think.
That could work.
Yep. Stop sign on the back of the jersey.
You get a custom stop sign.
Yeah, you get a custom stop sign. Yeah, that could work, man. And you can only play power play. I think the dream's not close. Well, it was always going to be on the other side of 26 project too. So
we just got to get you playing the right way. I think just knowing your game, right? But
straight lines.
I have
I know my game. I just don't want to fucking get murdered in the ECHL for 200 views.
Yeah.
I'll do a lot for a couple hundred views, but I just don't know if I want to get kicked in the fucking head.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
But hey, for your guys' goal with the Coyotes, I'm in the world of junior hockey, especially lower end junior hockey.
Okay.
You can make a circus out of that, as you guys probably know, right? So, like, if you guys maybe started like a junior hockey team out there, you guys could kind of get away with a lot of the stuff you're thinking, I think.
What we only need like a small investment of probably 20 million to get us off the field. But I think it's possible. What level of junior are you talking? Are you like the Minnesota Jungle, like that league?
Oh, it's deep jungle, man. USPHL Premier.
Okay.
So pay to play. Pay to play.
Yeah, pay to play and buy your own dope.
If the team doesn't provide it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They can only get your prescription. Yeah, man. We'll have to see. Are you the fellow that called in about you're a skills coach as well, right?
Yeah, I do that in mini. So I saw you shouted me out. That's why I was kind of mentioning before.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'd love to get you guys on the ice just for content or for fun or whatever. But
yeah.
We just don't have any money or job. So like for us to travel, it's hard. Like we have to plan like 2 to 3 years ahead.
But I don't really even have a job either. I just make it up on the way I go. But
yeah, because the skills coach in the USPHL, do you ever look at them and be like, guys, like, none of you are going to make it. I mean, this is a complete waste of time. You might as well just go apply for like a commercial real estate job, or do you kind of fake like, hey, maybe you guys will play in France one day?
Honestly, if we're like all jokes aside, it's just more like making them realize like, okay, like go play in college, have fun with your buddies. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I like ACHA hockey. I mean, it's changed a lot, right? But like, even ACHA is tough for these guys to make now because the whole, the way the landscape's changed with CHL and stuff. But
yeah.
No, I mean, if they realize that it's just like, for fun, right? Just to have like a group to go into school with.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, bro, we appreciate the offer, and like we might do a show in Minneapolis or something like that. So if the stars align and we could do something, we most definitely will.
Dude, if you guys come to Minneapolis, regardless if you guys skate or not, I'll 100% be at the show. That'd be awesome.
Fucking rights, dude. That's why we have the best fan base in the entire world. That's a fact.
You guys are killing it, man. It's awesome.
All right, we appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you for buying the merch again, and keep that chin tucked.
Absolutely. See you, boys.
Bye. All right. Coming live to the stage now. We're having a big second wave of people coming in. Here we go. Steve Pat, welcome to HB3. This is a hockey show.
What's up, Rob and Swish? Nice to be on here with you guys.
Fella, how we doing?
Good. Coming to you from the chin of Pittsburgh. Just
baby. Holy fuck. Were you driving to cheerleaders right now?
No, I wish. No, I'm just going to the gym.
Nice.
Hey, I had a question for you guys. This like escaped my head like 3 different times today, but I finally just remembered. I want to hear your thoughts on John Gruden. He got kicked out of the NFL from like some investigation or something that didn't even like involve him, and now he's like living the life. I think he's like a Barstool guy. I don't know. It seems awesome though.
Yeah, dude, that's a great question. I mean, Gruden for me was in that era of people that were losing their jobs for no reason.
Yep.
And it all started with like people at NBC and CNN taking advantage of their coworkers, and somehow it trickled into like sports, and people were just getting fired for doing run of the mill shit, like calling their boss a piece of shit. Like, didn't he chirp to Goodell or whatever?
And an email.
He
It
said
was a
something
private
like
email.
Yeah, it was.
He called him a
Big
pussy?
lips or something.
Yeah, but it was in a private email that got leaked.
Yeah, like you can say anything in a private email that should not be getting leaked. But I think he pivoted so well. Like, he's fucking hilarious for Barstool. But you're a Gruden guy.
I love Gruden. I love. Have you ever seen the Frank Caliendo bit where Gruden brings in Caliendo to the Raiders practice facility and he does his John Gruden impersonation? It's unbelievable. He's like, John Gruden, Dayton University. I do this shit for free. You know why,
I'm gonna have
man?
to look it up.
Because I fucking love football. Knock on wood if you're with me, brother. You got to go watch that. It is hilarious. Gruden is an all-time character of not only football, but the game. That dude genuinely loves football more than his entire family. And he'll be the first one to tell you. Like, if it's football or his wife, he's choosing football. And she knows that. So he's just a great character. I miss him as a coach, but he's doing great things with Barstool, and that unboxing stuff he does is hilarious. Like, imagine the amount of shirts he has now from all these teams sending him shit.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I used to love when he would do the QB film room with like the prospects.
Yes.
And he's just so into it. And like he looks at them and they're watching film, and it's just two dudes watching football film. Like, does it get any better than that?
Spider 2Y banana.
Yeah, Spider 2Y banana, baby. Shout out to Luke Wilson. Steve Pat, you're a beauty. You're a member of the Patreon. He's a member of the Patreon.
Oh, nice.
And he's been consistently coming up with the topics for me to talk about. So I can always rely on Steve Pat. Appreciate it a lot, brother. And yeah, man.
I'll be at the Pittsburgh show. Pump for it.
I love it.
Right, dude. We appreciate that. I'm gonna call you up. I'm gonna call you up on stage in Pittsburgh too. Just be ready.
Okay. Somebody, and this isn't really a joke. One of my friends that's coming with me, it was like, you should be an opener for them, and I will do it for 50% of the check. No, I'm entirely kidding. Don't make me do that. I'll tell a Nickelback joke.
That's actually 50%.
If you can get me a one-day pass into Planet Fitness, where you're going right now, I would. You're coming up. For you have to keys this in.
Planet Litness.
Planet Litness.
All right, Steve Pat. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
All right, have a good
Bye.
workout, bro. Nothing like telling dudes to have a good workout, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing cooler, dude.
Have a good workout.
What's up?
Bro.
Have a good workout, brother. Thanks. This just tries and buys day. Oh, nice, man. You're doing upper? Yeah.
All right, coming live to the stage. I'm gonna go in order here, folks. So when you're backstage, we're not ignoring you. We're just going in order of who gets up here. We have Guy Esposito 2.0, who is back. Wait, is this the guy? Is that Frank Machado?
Yeah, that's me, boys.
Oh, he's back.
Yo,
you remember
oh,
your question, dude.
Look at this grand ballroom at the Hilton Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
How we doing?
3 diamond all in.
Yeah. So my question is, so my boys are watching, my men's league team's watching, and we have a goalie who is horrid. First game lets in 7. Lets in 8. We tied it 7-7. He gives up an 8th. Fucked us, whatever. Yesterday, he comes in the locker room. He goes, boys, I'm buckled. We're like, fuck. He goes, don't worry. I'll be better. We go, all right, we'll see how it goes. Continues to just let in another 9. How do we tell this kid, you got to go?
Well, he's drunk, you said, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think you got to give him a chance to play sober. I mean, there's nothing in the rule book that says you can't play drunk. So I would like to evaluate his game as a team and as a whole. How does he play sober? And if he's actually worse?
Game 1, he was sober. Still let in 8.
And he was shit?
Yeah, dog.
I think you give him one more time, man. And if he can find that 3 to 4 beer buzz somewhere in between being buckled and sober.
And his cousin is on our team, one of our better players. It's like if we kick our goalie, he might take his cousin with him. So it's like, Fuck.
Well, you might not have to worry about cutting this guy because if he's drunk and he's driving home, he might drive directly into an Arby's and take himself out. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something that you want to be a part of, but hopefully he has a designated driver. But
I'm
if
just
he,
not going to ask him for a ride home anytime soon.
yeah, I would not drive with him to or from the rink. But yeah, I agree with Swish, man. Like maybe you tell this kid, like, can you keep it to 2 to 3 beers before you get in a net and not 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And that's what happens when you're playing 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah, that is true.
Watching football all day.
Yeah, you just piss drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another.
It sounds like I think you just go about it by like how Giannis in Milwaukee with the Bucks has all of his brothers on the bench. Like maybe you just ask this dude politely, you find a new goalie behind his back, and then promote him to be like, hey man, like we could actually use you as a player. And then you never play.
You want to open the doors for us?
Correct. Yes. You can be our coach.
Yup. I'm getting a literal suit up, like a suit and tie.
Yeah, because most of the time, man, at the end of the day, people aren't actually going to men's league to get a workout in or to actually play hockey. It's to get drunk and get away from their significant other.
I get the whole vibe of, having a couple playing again.
Exactly.
But when you show up and you are stumbling over your bag, there's a problem.
Yes. Yeah, you can't be pissed drunk.
You should just beat the shit out of him.
It's not a bad idea.
Kick his fucking ass. Who cares?
What if you had him get so buckled before the game, he passes out in the locker room, and then you have a goalie on standby come in and save the day? Say that goalie plays unbelievable. Now it's like, well, dude, you blacked out and passed out in the shower before the game. We had this goalie come in. Now he's the starter, right?
It's not a bad idea. He was so bad yesterday in the third period, one of our own players said, fuck you, and put one in on him.
No, he scored on his own net?
Oh, yeah, our own guy. No, our own guy scored on our own goalie on purpose to prove, fuck you.
That is sick. Taking a minus while tucking on your own goalie to prove a point.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's gone to the, and this is only game 2. We put in the group chat, hey, buddy, you got anything to say for yourself? No response. I wrote it in there. I wrote in the group chat. I said, hey guys, we did only score 3. He did let in 7. So it's not all on the goalie at that point, but
is there any
maybe
way
we had the momentum?
Is there any way you guys could almost like use the locker room as like an intervention and then send them to Malibu mid-season to the passages? That's another way to get, because now everyone looks like a hero.
A lot of guys are struggling to pay the team fee, let alone a trip to Malibu.
Well, I'm saying we could put him in rehab.
Right. But somebody's got to pay for it.
His wife. Yeah. His wife and insurance. His dad.
Well, he's probably like fucking 23. I don't know how wifed up he is. We'll see.
Okay.
Well, is there anyone? So you said the cousin is a good player on the team. Is anybody sticking up for this guy, or is everyone just kind of dogpiling on him and treating him like an absolute dipshit?
Oh, we walked in and said, Joe, you're horrible. Everybody just let him have it.
So there's a lot of animosity going on right now.
Yeah.
What neck of the woods are you from? Where is this men's league located?
We are in Naperville, Illinois.
Nice. Are you playing at Seven Bridges?
All seasons.
Oh, all seasons.
7 Bridges retarded cousin.
Yes, I was gonna say, yeah. His gay cousin.
Yeah, beyond. Hey, do you guys need a ride from the airport when you land in December?
Yeah, we might, man. We might.
Let me know. I'll do airport runs. I'll even take you up to Milwaukee the next day.
Oh, fucking A. Jesus.
I DM'd Robbie about it a few weeks ago. No response. Fine by me. But
DM me on Instagram or Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything in there. It's just a bunch of people calling me Ace.
Yeah.
But fuck, dude. Keep us posted on the goalie situation too. I hope you guys can turn your season around, and hopefully this drunk asshole can make a couple saves for you guys moving forward, or you're just gonna have to, find another 10.
All right, I get back to work. Signing out, Guy Esposito, 5'9", 110. No, not 110. I work for 110. 5'9", 155, 76 kills. Thanks for having me.
76.
Not bad. Thanks, brother.
Rule number 76. No excuse. Play like a champion. We got height, weight, salary, and kill count out of Esposito. So
Tuck Chinnington has joined the chat. Coming to you live from, I don't know. Looks
Fellas,
how we doing?
Coming to you live from Washington, D.C.
Nicely
Quick
done,
one
my friend.
for you. How many does the old fella score this year? Is he potting another 40? Is he done? Let me know.
Is that Ovi?
Yes, sir.
Is that Alexander Semin calling in? The
Tuck
ski mask on.
Spinnington, aka reincarnated American version of Alex Semin.
And he's got the chin hat on, dude. Everyone is so fertile with the merch. We appreciate you buying the merch, man. We got to start selling ski masks like this.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
The neon yellow is pretty sick.
That is sick. Yeah. If you're gonna hold up a 7-Eleven, you look great, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, brother.
I
got
think
Bill's Mafia on the forehead too.
What was it? I missed that.
That's Bill's Mafia.
Where the fuck did you get that?
Right outside the stadium, about $10.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have to get one of those in December.
Pretty electric.
Yeah, that's huge. Is Ovechkin gonna pop 40? I think he's gonna fall off a fucking cliff after he broke the record.
Really?
That's just me. Yeah, I mean, he's old in Russian years. He's almost 50. I think he'll put up I don't think he's gonna put up 40. And I hate to bet against him. I love the guy. I really like him. I don't want to see his decline, but I could see him getting like 31 goals.
Yeah, I'm gonna hammer the over on that. I think just from the fact that he can stand in one spot and probably score 25 to 30 on the power play. Like he can still shoot the puck and he doesn't have to move. To me, if he can stay healthy, I think he's 40, man. Like the way he tucks, he doesn't have to move most of the time.
No, I mean, he could be like Tarasenko and come into training camp 290 pounds.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. And when you only stand within a 3 foot radius of your spot, as long as those 1-Ts are getting slid into the wheelhouse and he's just burying them like he's that Krispy Kreme donut and they're coming off the conveyor belt, who's to say that he can't have 40, man? Like,
is he the fattest guy in the league, you think?
Ovi?
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean,
and he wears it
built like a linebacker.
Yeah, I'm not trying to call him like a fat ass. I mean like the biggest dude. Like,
yeah, I mean he's built like Terrell Suggs. I don't know if I guess maybe like the highest body fat. He was looking a little leaner, but then the pictures from earlier this summer. Yeah, he's got. I mean, Buff's not in the league anymore. Tarasenko's gluten free. There's not that many fat dudes anymore.
Yeah,
I think he probably
pretty
has
much just him and Lucic.
Lucha's even small, man.
Yeah, Lucha's fucking like
Lucha's looking like skinny.
Yeah,
I
heard it here first, folks. Biggest barrel in the league.
All right, Tuck Chinnington, we appreciate you calling into the show.
Thanks, boys. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Likewise. Keeping up the great work, calling in with the merch on. We're going to keep it rolling here, folks, because we don't have jobs and we don't have anything else to do. Coming to the stage now, B Money. Welcome into the program, sir.
What's up, fellas? Calling out of Tucson, Arizona.
Ooh, the Dirty T. Shout out to General Benz.
Yep, good old General Benz. So we have a bit of a situation going on with one of our buddies. He is morbidly obese. He is so fat. Yep. And he is not taking any cues to drop some pounds. You guys have any ideas on how to get him to drop some weight here?
So what do you mean by cues? Are you telling him that he's a fat bitch and he's not listening? Or are you kind of like...
Like, hey, like, we need to get you in the gym. Like, you've got to go to the gym and start losing some weight here, man. Like, you're going to die.
Is he depressed? Got the benzo belly going on right now. Is there anything extracurricular that is leading to him being a fat retard?
No, just being a fat retard.
What? Give me his specs. Like, what if you had to guess height and weight?
Like 5'7", probably 450.
Come on.
450. He's big. He's so big.
Well,
he's.
And you were friends with him when he wasn't a fat bitch?
Yes.
How many pounds do you think he's put on over the last, say, year or two?
He was, what is that, 4 or 5 years ago? He was about 220. So he's always been a big guy. Yeah. And he has just exploded in the past couple of years.
Oh my! He's swallowed like 40 airbags.
Yes. He's sucking down like. We went to a beer garden the other day, and he sucked down a schnitzel plate and 3 sausages.
So, for example, when you guys are going out and you're eating something like a schnitzel, are you kind of fat shaming him while he's eating, or is it just at different times where like, hey man, you're getting pretty big, or are you actively fat shaming while you're eating? Because I think at this point, I mean, you're trying to, hopefully you don't want your buddy to have a heart attack in the middle of a beer garden. So it's like, is there any fat shaming going on while he's eating quadruple the amount of everyone else?
Not actively while we're eating, but definitely when we're ordering, we're like, dude, you just ordered probably quadruple the amount of the rest of us. We got to take a chill here.
Right. And then everyone obviously is telling him to his face. They're voicing their concerns, and then everyone behind his back is just relentlessly chirping him, which is good too. How about starting him off with just simply walking and cleaning up his diet? Like, don't even mention the gym, but it's like, all right, man, like, we don't want you to have a jammer. We like you. You're a good dude, but your lifestyle and where you're going right now is you might die, man. So how about just starting him off just walking?
That's what we're trying to get him on, is just walk. Obviously, Scottydale, he lives up in Scottydale, and it's a little tough to walk around there if you're not in Old Town, but we're just trying to get him out in just walking places, and he's picking up scooters every time. We're like, no, dude, we're not taking a scooter.
Yeah.
All you got to do is walk and not eat everything in sight, and the fat will just melt off. But yeah. I'm kind of thinking, like, there's got to be some external stuff, or internal rather, that's going on with him personally, where he's down to be this much of a fat bitch. And I don't mean to call your friend a bitch. I'm just trying to I just think that there's something going on, I feel.
Yeah, we'll have to do some more digging and diving, but thanks for the advice, fellas.
Yeah. Did he go through a breakup?
No.
He just loves to muck. Does he drink a lot too?
He's not so much of a drinker as he is just a mucker. I mean, this guy, we've caught him just doom scrolling DoorDash.
Yeah.
And piecing together orders, and then deleting everything out of the cart and piecing together a new order.
Yeah, he's like the type of dude when you guys have like a Sunday football get together and everyone's about to leave and you obviously ordered way too much pizza. He's stuffing it down his pants so nobody sees it. And then once he gets in the Uber, he'll just tuck, a full pie.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. We'll let you go here, but stay on him in a positive way, and you don't want him to have a jammer. Make sure he knows that you guys love him as a, and you would hate to see him collapse outside of a Ruby Tuesday and just fucking die in the parking lot. So hopefully he can get his shit together. And thank you for coming on and spreading awareness about your friend that's 5'7", 450 pounds.
He's a big guy. Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Thanks for calling in. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Like, because the reality of the situation, something bad is going on when you're that big. I mean, that is absolutely gigantic.
Well, a lot of people eat because they're stressed.
Yeah.
And then that stress compiles with more eating. And the only way their fear or their anxiety gets relieved is through mucking.
Yeah.
So it becomes it's a real disease, man.
But the problem is that he's not trying to lose weight.
Well, he doesn't know where to start. So it honestly makes him scared and nervous to try to lose weight. So the easiest thing is just to resort to eating.
Keep getting bigger.
Well, because that's the comfort, right? I mean, if you're 400, if he's actually there's no way he's 400.
Dude, that's like a
5'7", 450.
Yeah, I called him fat, retarded, and a bitch all in one sentence, but I didn't mean all that. But as I was saying it, I was like, wait, this is not just like making fun of a fat guy. This is making somebody who's going through some serious stuff.
I mean, if you're 5'7", 450, you're legitimate. You're like a square. Like that's what if you didn't have any limbs, you look like an ice cube.
You are literally a Toyota Corolla at this point.
Yeah, you're a Kia Soul.
So how do you motivate somebody like that to do they want to get women? Do they want a girlfriend? Do they want to not get looked at? Do they like this guy?
Well, they're helpless. So when you're helpless, you don't listen to anyone.
How can you be helpless though? There's always
because you don't see dude. If you're that big, you're like, oh, if I lose 100 pounds, I'm still 350.
Yeah, that is discouraging at that point. Now I get why he's going on DoorDash and piecing orders together for fun.
But if you walked 3 miles a day for a month and you cleaned up your eating, dude, that's the beauty of being that fat. You would shed 50 pounds in a month.
Easy. I dropped 20 fucking pounds just walking, dude. Like we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, but like I'm saying, when your margins are that big, every month you could lose 25 to 50 pounds in a year's time, man. You're half the fucking size.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah.
But it gets dark. Like, dude, he's not feeling like the thing is you can chirp him all you want as a buddy, but deep down he doesn't feel good about himself.
Yeah, he can't be feeling perfect. I feel like chirping this kind of guy isn't the right move at this point.
No,
because if you're chirping him, think about like if you're chirping him to his face and you guys go out to eat and he's still ordering 4 sausages and a schnitzel, and also he's going to the bathroom and he has M&Ms in his pocket. He's eating M&Ms in the bathroom and then coming back to the table with chocolate all over his face, and he's still eating after being shamed like that. There's like, I don't know what you do for that.
It's an addiction. I mean, it really is.
How can you be addicted to food though?
People are addicted to everything, dude. Think about the weirdest addictions of life. You can be addicted to anything. Like last night, yesterday I had buffalo wings and pizza. I know for
Did you really?
Yeah, for the next 6 days, I'm gonna dial it in.
Yeah,
because I knew I'm gonna give myself 1 day or 1 meal a week where I can do that. But then again, my next 6 days are going to be really clean. I'm going to work out 1 or 2 times a day. And that's that. This, on the other hand, it's just compiled interest of just muck and goo and sugar and booze,
poop,
and no activity. And then that's how you turn into 4.57, 450.
And then you stink too, because like you can't wipe your butt. Can't reach.
Dude. And then you go to a store and you try to buy the 4XLT and it's a crop top.
You try to fly on Southwest, you got to get 2 plane tickets,
3 seats. Yeah, you're driving and half your ass cheek is hanging out in your center console. That sucks.
Yeah,
your nipple is literally in your air conditioning unit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. It's a real disease, but I mean that's show business, right? It's
maybe we can get him on the show and try to help him.
Well, like I said, when you have a guy that's going through that, chirping isn't the answer. You actually have to kill him with kindness, and if you're a real buddy, you would hold him accountable and you would go on walks with him.
Yes, dude.
And you would hold his hand through the first couple months, because once you get through the darkness, the light's always going to shine in. But right now it's so dark. He thinks it's going to storm forever, and this is how it has to be. Let me tell you right now, that's not the case.
Yeah, dude. You could just not eat everything. But yeah, you gotta help him in a productive way. I don't know if going on the largest hockey podcast in North Scottsdale and calling him fat is the answer, but you gotta take a different approach.
He might
immediately, he might shudder today.
He might only be able to walk down the block.
That's fine though.
Start there.
Start with a 2,000 steps.
Do that for 5 days. Walk to the end of the block, and that's 1,000 steps. That's 1,000 better than you got for the last 3 years. And then the next week, increase it a little bit until the point where, okay, now, yeah, I'm seeing progress. The thing with these people is they want a short-term fix. Like they're like, I can't do anything about it because it's going to take me a little bit of time to work this out. They think they can just the only way they would fix it if they could just wake up and just be someone different.
He could go on the Ozempic. At that point, I actually might, even though Ozempic has a ton of bad side effects that they don't tell you about, he could start with that.
I don't think it's the worst thing to do one or 2 cycles of it.
Right. If you're 450, it's like at this point, he hasn't seen his penis in years.
Yep.
That's another positive. He'll be able to touch his own wrench, and he won't have to shove his wrench between the couch cushions to get off like that. Like he could jerk off again.
Yeah, you don't have to put your wrench in between the New York Times pages 3 and 4 between sports and weather.
I wonder if he's gonna be pissed that his friend went on the show and said all that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask for his name, but I was like,
yeah, because he seems like kind of doomed already. Like not doomed because everyone can turn the ship around, but it's like he seems like he doesn't want to help himself. That's another problem when you trying to help people that don't want to help themselves. It's so frustrating.
You're right. I mean, this is a health and wellness. Are we basically Bobby Kennedy?
Get Rob Kennedy on the phone. How do we help our friend who's fat as fuck and he won't stop eating?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I feel a connection to this guy already. Sucks.
Yeah, I do feel bad for. I'm gonna say it again. Like I do feel bad for calling him retarded and a bitch. That's not what I meant, obviously, but it's never too late
to apologize.
It's never too late to apologize, and it's never too late to be 5'7", 300.
A respectable weight. 5'7", 220 is massive too.
You got to be like 150.
If you're 5'7", like 180 is pushing it.
He's quadrupled that.
But he's 5 times the size of that.
It's not funny.
No, it's not funny, but
he's triple the weight.
Yeah.
Triple that. Yeah, I don't know how he helped this dude. He has to care. He has to look in the mirror and be like, do I really want to look like this? Like every time I go into Subway, everyone's looking at me like, oh my God, that guy's going to explode at any second. You don't want to be that guy, dude. You want to look good, feel good. Right?
I think so. But that's America. That's where we're at with yellow 5 dyes, corn syrup, sunflower oils. I mean, that's big pharma. That's what Joe Biden wanted.
Yeah, they're just pumping pesticides and McDonald's and double cheeseburgers and go on the Dustin Poirier diet, man. Steak and berries. Anything that ends in a berry and red meat. That's what Fertier does before his fights.
Yeah, that's good.
And he's ripped.
Oh, you're going to get massively shredded. I just love carbs too much sometimes. I try to go no carbs throughout the week, but that's a level of commitment that you ever eat. This is a nutrition show now. But when you go do you ever notice when you don't eat carbs, your energy's a little lower? I always notice a little bit.
I can't do the no carbs. I get dizzy.
Yeah, I every now and then, like I try to go to lunch, no carbs during the week, minimal carbs at dinner, but I always find that my energy is a little bit off.
Yeah, like your libido.
Yeah, Mike Libido.
Yeah, I can't do no carbs. I can't do no sugar either. A lot of people do that. Snow Bennett does that.
I got to do sugar.
I need sugar.
I feel like I'm a little diabetic in a sense where I need just a little kickstart sometimes.
Yeah, same. Like a Snickers bar, like a Kit Kat bar.
That's not bad.
No, I need Suge Knight. I can't have no Shuggy.
Yeah.
I wish people knew that just by walking on incline for 30 minutes a day, you'll see such a difference. You'll feel better too, mentally. Like, look at us. We have no money. We have no jobs. We got shunned from the Coyotes hockey committee. We had to do a rebrand. Swish got kicked out of a WNBA game for a dildo incident, or lack thereof, actually. And we still are in pretty good spirits.
Yeah. Hey, you got to stay up, man.
Because we walk. Not together, but like we walk around.
Yeah. Walk, run, lunge, walk, fight, do whatever you need.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, what's funny is so I was looking at buying a new pair of drive-by ones, the all black Air Force Ones. And do you see on the option now when you go to check into your checkout into your whatever cart that they have payment plans for shoes?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you could go on you could basically get a mortgage, a 30-year mortgage on a pair of black Air Force Ones. Dude, they retail like $89.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have $89, why are you going to do a payment plan? I think it's called Afterpay.
Yeah.
Why has this been normalized, and how much more in interest are you paying per month? So you're paying what, like $14 a month for 5 months?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you pay it on credit, or is it PayPal?
Yeah, it's like they give you the money first.
So they pay for it and then you pay them back.
Yes.
And there's probably interest right on it.
Oh yeah. It's not free.
So if you're buying $100 pair of sneakers and you're putting, it's a payment plan or a mortgage, like that is insane to me.
Yeah, it's just like the business model of this entire country.
So it's basically just to get people to pay interest, to not have any money, to go broke, and to take your money at a higher rate.
You're paying money on money.
So
you're paying money for money.
But I'm saying is you're going on a payment plan for one pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
In a human mind, if you can't afford those up front, again, $100 pair of shoes, why are you buying them?
Because that's what the system is. The system teaches people to overextend, live beyond your means, and to not be financially sound.
Right.
Because if everybody was financially sound, we would be in a good operating society. But that's not what they want. They want shootings.
Yeah.
They want fat people that are eating 4 schnitzels in one sitting, and they want you to be paying interest.
You're paying interest again on a $100 pair of shoes. Like I was on the Nike website, and you could They had a payment plan for 4 months, 6, 12, and then they actually had 30 months too.
So at the end of the day, you end up paying like $1,300 for those drive-by ones.
Yes, on a 30-year payment plan, I think it came out to be it was like 13 cents a day for 30 months, which is pretty cool.
You probably shouldn't be buying those, but what if you have to? What if you're in a pinch?
What if you're in a gang?
Exactly.
What if
you need black Air Force Ones?
What if you need to kill somebody? You're not even gonna have to pay that back either.
No,
which is cool.
Yeah, you could do that for everything now. Like you could do that for Target,
Windex.
You're buying a blanket, payment plan.
You have a payment plan for cleaning supplies.
The goal is to try to accumulate so much debt to where when you die, it just goes to one of your family members. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
because debt doesn't die.
No,
it goes to some creditor, and you're negotiating with some guy that's in India in a cubicle, and say, "I'll pay half." People don't know that too. You can negotiate down debt.
Damn.
Do you know that?
No, you can just basically you just go to arbitration for debt.
Yep.
It's like you owe 12 million. How about 6?
Yeah, you can do that.
Perfect. Yeah. It's like Shannon Sharp.
They might not say yes, but you can kind of get on the phone and annoy them about it.
Yeah.
Until someone's going to take something. But yeah, man, it's a tough look being on a payment plan for Air Force Ones. But it's like, I understand if it's like a family and Christmas is coming around and you have no dough and you're like, fuck, bro, I got to put something under the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, like I'll just take one for the team. But if you're like a regular person, you're on payment plan for Air Force Ones, like maybe you should just start with flip-flops.
Yeah.
Go to PacSun and get actually those flip-flops are pretty expensive there.
Go on Amazon and buy a $2 pair of slides.
Yeah, dude.
Or some moccasins. Start with those, man, and then work your way up to the tennis shoe. Chug Knight over there. Yeah.
Oh, we have a guy backstage. My bad. Coming live to the stage, Owen.
Another Owen.
He's muted.
Owen, we can't hear you, fella.
Owen, you.
Hello.
There he is.
Gentlemen, how are we?
Bella.
I just got out of work, thinking about in the dispensary about 100 yards away from the office here in the Chin of Boston. Just want to know what kind of substances, if any, would you guys like to play on back in the heyday? I know, Rob, you probably played on a little bit more than Swish, but any recommendations from the dispensary, or should I stay away? I got to skate later tonight at 9 p.m. in Quincy, so just kind of wanted to know what kind of stuff you guys like to take before skate.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, for me, I was to actually answer your question about substances on the ice, I would just go with a coffee, a black one. And there was a small period of time at Arizona State where I was putting Baileys in the coffee and getting a little drunk before the game. But yeah, I wasn't on the weed back then. But for me, it's just getting a coffee, getting ready to go, maybe a shot of whiskey, maybe a little bit of Irish cream just to take the edge off. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me when it came to skating, or before games.
Yeah, I never played drunk. I never played stoned. If I knew I was scratched, I'd maybe smoke a little kush or have a couple drinks just to ease the tension. You know what I mean? Just being so pissed off. Otherwise, I would probably kill somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Men's league's different though, dude. How about like a psilocybin, like a mushroom?
Oh, yeah, little micro dose.
Yeah, like a little micro dose. I always found that was a PED in a sense of it really got you in touch with just your surroundings. I would maybe explore that. I haven't done that myself. In terms of playing on it, I've obviously, experienced micro dosing and even macro dosing, but yeah, man, there's nothing in the rule book that says, like I told another caller, is you can't play high or drunk. So if that's something you want to do, I would say by all means, man, give it a twirl. It might, create some other juices flowing in your mind, or you could save it for afterwards and just get high after.
Yeah. Do you play stoned?
Well, so I actually played inline. I played roller in college.
Yeah, that's a big playing stone sport.
I would play pretty fucking baked. Slow the game down.
How were you baked? Were you pretty good? And were you a sativa or indica guy?
Honestly, I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. I had like 3-3 against Penn State one game, playing pretty high. So and ever since then, I was like, all right, like maybe we should do this a little more. Nationals a couple of years ago was in Irvine, California, so they had some pretty dank bud out there.
Yeah. Shout out to Chucky Slick.
Chucky Slick, yep. Shout out Chucky Slick.
Yeah.
Shout out Adam Ernie. Adam Ernie's a roller guy.
Yeah.
What was fun, man? I like it. Is that,
ASU as a team, they're not too shabby.
Dude, I think you get stoned tonight and see how it is. Is this roller or on the sheet puck?
On the sheet. On the
yeah, man. Yeah. Try it out, dude. Just, like, don't go in too stoned. Like, don't go in borderline greened out, but maybe a couple of puffs and like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before and see how you feel.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
let us know too. Let us know. Like, give us a tweet
back
tonight. Say, just how it went, and I'll be looking for that, man.
Yeah, I got you for sure. I also wanted to ask about Monty. I missed that big bald head of his in the TD Garden, shining bright like a big old beacon. How do you think he can get the best? I know I saw you Swish tweet out about Jordan Kyrou the other day. I want to hear your thoughts on maybe getting a full season out of Jimmy Snuggy Furta.
Yeah. Well, Tuggeroo is a great player. I mean, listen, I don't watch or pretend to know a ton about college hockey other than UND. Shout out to the boys up in Grand Forks. But by all accounts, I mean, skilled player, natural goal scorer, can make plays. I think if there's a coach that is going to teach this kid how to play at the National Hockey League level, it's Jim Montgomery. The best coaches in the league, I know this, they don't teach offense at the puck. They teach offense away from the puck in a sense of how to get open, how to use your teammates, and they teach a lot of things on the defensive side. They let the painter use his own paintbrush and be Picasso with it. So that's where Jimmy Montgomery is going to be really good and really big for a player like this is, again, he's not going to teach him what to do with the puck, but other things away from the puck and how to get open and make different reads. And Jimmy Montgomery, I mean, say what you want about his NHL career. He was one of the best college hockey players of all time, playing on a line with Holy Furta Korea over at the University of Maine. So I've always loved him. He's a great coach. He's a great man. He's sober on paper now, so that's good as well.
On paper, yeah, on paper.
Glad you caught that.
Yep. I won't take too much of your time, boys. I just wanted to call in. I just got off work. I'll update you on the cannabis skate.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Keep us posted. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thanks for going green.
Peace.
Dude, the other thing about Monteferta is that he does know how to booze, so he's not going to have, he's not going to teach these guys how to be absolute geeks out there.
No.
So he's going to be Ferta, and that's always good to have a coach that's Ferta in your corner.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's like really involved with his team in terms of he knows what's going on. He knows what the single guys are doing. Like he's tapped in where he's almost just one of the boys, which is really cool.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, my water's gone.
He's just like, hey, what's going on tonight? What are you guys doing? Fuck, I wish I could slash it.
Slash it.
So Jimmy Montgomery is one of the best coaches in the league. He's right up there with the real Rocket Tockett.
Why did they fire him in Dallas? Because he was like drunk in a hotel lobby? Who cares?
Yeah, there's more things that I'm not going to say on the show, but I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, but it got a little messy.
Well, we all get a little messy.
It happens, dude. I mean, life's about forgiveness and what you do afterwards.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone gets drunk.
Sometimes people smoke crack.
That's what happens. My last thing I wanted to bring up was Jackson Dart.
What about him?
Did you see what so Eli Manning?
Oh, yeah. I just saw this actually before I came over.
Eli Manning reaches out to Jackson Dart after they draft him. Eli Manning's the guy telling the story. And he's like, hey, man, hey, kid, good luck with the start of your career. Let me know if you need anything. I came into a similar situation where I had to back up a longtime veteran. When I came in the league, they signed Kurt Warner with the Giants. I ended up winning 2 Super Bowls. I'm a Hall of Famer. He didn't say that, but his resume speaks for itself. And obviously with Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson being there, the born-again virgin, it's a similar type of role. So he's like, you know what, kid, any questions you have, let me know where you want to live in the city, what are good areas for families, all of this, just the nuances of being a New York Giant.
Yeah, where the rub and tugs are.
Yeah, just
every corner.
Just a good guy helping out just a young prospect. So Jackson Dart, in the middle of camp, gives Eli Manning a call. He's like, hey, man, you got a minute? He's like, yeah, what's up? He's like, can you give me a reservation tonight at Fort Charles?
Yeah, that is so insulting.
you think Eli Manning is your reservations guy?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's like a classic iPad baby move. Like, when was he born? Like 08?
Yeah, like that entitlement to call a Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame fucking quarterback and ask him, hey, dude, be my bitch and get me reservations at Fort Charles. And I would say, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I would never talk to that kid again.
And for those people that don't know this, it's an extremely difficult restaurant to get in.
There's 8 seats in the whole restaurant.
So, yeah, that's a crazy play. That's just like no self-awareness at all. That's the worst, too, when people do that. If someone calls you and asks for a favor like that, you are being treated as though you're their bitch, for sure.
That, I mean, to have no relationship with the guy other than the fact that he reached out and was kind enough to offer his services in a sense of just if you have any questions about being the quarterback or things you're going through in your first year pro, and then to call him and ask him for reservations. I mean, I think that's just the TikTok era, but that level.
Do you think he's just dumb? Like, there's no way he knew that was disrespectful. Like, he might just be really stupid.
I mean, it's the same guy that was, they had this feature with the New York Giants and he was house shopping and he's looking for different cribs in New York City. And he wanted to buy a $10 million shack.
And he was on a rookie deal?
He's on a rookie deal. And he's maybe seen like 2 or 3 million come in. He's like, well, what about this place? It's like 10 million. Oh, I could buy it. Dude, I think he's just that stupid.
Yeah, he might just be dumb.
I think he's that entitled. And I think when you're in that's a different era, man, the screen era. Like, he probably doesn't even know who Eli Manning really is.
What did Eli Manning say? Just like, no?
Yeah, he said no. He said,
I'm not doing that. That's crazy.
He said, you have to prove yourself first, kid. And no, I'm not doing that. I'm not your, he said, I'm not your fucking concierge.
Yeah,
like Eli Manning, Eli Manning seems like a really nice guy, but when the hammer needs to be laid down, I think he's like old school enough to be like, all right, dude, kid, shut the fuck up.
You're not calling around New York City restaurants to get an 18-year-old or 22-year-old a reservation at a place.
Dude, I've made almost $300 million in my life.
Shut the fuck up.
I would never talk to that kid again until he apologized to me in person. Like, that is such a dickhead move.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that, dude.
That's like a dipshit move. Like, I know you say dickhead, dipshit, same thing, but it's like, yeah, that's you gotta,
dickhead dart.
Dude. I don't even think like people that know Eli Manning as friends would be okay with asking him that.
You're essentially asking him to get you into the hardest spot in New York City on 5 hours of notice, and you just think it's because, dude, you haven't played a game.
Dude, Eli Manning has stuff to do too. Like, he's doing stuff.
Dude, Eli Manning is not Eli. You think Eli Manning's on your payroll? It's Eli. You're basically treating Eli Manning like he's your assistant.
Yeah,
that is insane. Dude.
Some people just don't know boundaries, though, man. Like, some people don't. Like, remember that one kid who gave my number to somebody else?
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, hit up this guy for cocaine. I've never bought cocaine in my life. Not once. I've been around people doing cocaine. I've never spoke to a coke dealer, been around a coke dealer, had an exchange with a coke dealer. And we're trying to do a show in New York City. And what does the guy do? He talks to me about the show, and then he gives my phone number out to somebody else and says, like, oh, yeah, if you need blow, this guy in Scottsdale might know where to go.
Yeah.
And I never answered his text ever again. I actually blocked him and the buddy. It's just some people just don't have the awareness.
Got to start giving out fake numbers, but that is an idiotic move. Like that.
But some people just don't have, some people are just, I'm dumb in different ways than that, but some people have no awareness when it comes to that stuff, like the etiquette that surrounds like asking people for favors.
No, and then you meet their parents and it like really makes sense.
It's usually the parents. Like Jackson Dart's parents are probably just people that think they're, and I don't know these people,
right.
So this is no disrespect. They probably think their shit doesn't stink.
Yes,
and it definitely stinks.
And his dad's like his dad's probably like a contractor. Just has no, you know what I mean? Like just like an everyday dude.
I would say like his dad's like some sort of like finance guy that like,
yeah, I don't know,
just some dipshit.
What a fucking idiot. I saw that and I was like, Jesus Christ. That's where we're at. This is what this kid thinks.
It's like hard asking favors for people, dude. Like it's like not comfortable. Even people coming on the show, it's like you don't want to ask people for shit, dude. Like all the time.
No, it sucks.
It sucks asking people for stuff.
It sucks asking people for stuff, and it's actually it kind of sucks when people do nice things for you and you're not really able to repay them. I'm like, like I just feel like such a leech right now, or just a pigeon. Like, you know what I mean? Like staying at somebody's house, or them getting you tickets and they don't want money for them. It's like,
yeah, you kind of feel like a pussy.
Like, how do I repay this? But it's like, this guy just got me floor seats. Like, what am I going to write him a check for 10 grand?
Yeah, but some people don't do generous shit just to get something back, right? Like,
no, I know, but I'm just saying, in a sense of an era we're born in, normal people would feel the obligation to repay the favor,
return the fave,
just not expect. Like, this guy just fully expects a Hall of Fame quarterback to come to the needs of him immediately, drop whatever he's doing because he's Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, that's Eli Manning.
I don't even know who that is.
Like, dude, this is their first round quarterback this year. Played at Ole Miss. You know what I mean? Like, people just, you get to a point where it's like, how the fuck does that even make sense in your head that you just expect people to do everything for you? Like, that's
entitlement.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man.
There's
a lot of dickheads out there.
There is a lot of dickheads out there. All right, folks.
Yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to bring that up.
We got 2 hours of NHL hockey talk out of us today because we were no, I mean, I think it's fun. I think it's a crazy thing to do. Ask Eli Manning for reservations.
Hey, man, just seeing what's up. You got a minute? Yeah, what's up, kid? I need a 4-top for Charles tonight. Let me know what time. I think 6:30 would work on my end, but I'd be willing to do 7.
I would just be like,
hey, fuckface. Hey, fuckface, I would say. Who the fuck is this? I would say, who is this again? Sorry, I didn't save your number. You fucking pigeon. What a fucking pigeon. God damn it. That's all I got. That genuinely, like, that made me really upset. There's a couple things that made me upset today. One, not being on the committee for the Coyotes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to, again, give them 24 hours to make right.
Yeah.
And then those are the 2 things that pissed me off.
Jackson Dart asking Eli Manning to get him in a reservation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's all I got, man. We'll be back sometimes this week. Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll be back. Merch is at homebuy3.shop. Can we like hire somebody to sit in the corner with the laptop and like look shit up and stuff? I hate, speaking of feeling like a bitch, every time I don't like kicking the people off the show. Like, you know, when they come on, I'm like, all right, bye, click. We need to just hire some guy to sit in the corner with the laptop and do it.
Yeah.
Bitch him around.
Or you just got to go full Chinahan and just not even care. Sorry, you're off. All right, fuck off. Good night. Yeah.
Like a producer.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, who's a good producer? All right, we'll talk about it later, though. All right, everybody. That was Home by 3. Yep. We're out. Peace.